Chavo, tomando chelas, chingando tacos, having some fun. Chicano Chavo, all kinds of masa. Fernie's all nervous, give him a beer. Chicano Shuffle, este es el lazo. Chisla some fans, oh well tough shit. Chicano Shuffle, Ramon's el guapo. He tells good stories. Let's interrupt. Chicano Shuffle. We love our fans. We hope you like this. If not, oh well.
Oh well.
It's getting rougher and rougher in the throat, isn't it?
Those little soft shell tacos you just had.
Toda la fucking grasa te secó.
Had to put you on blast, bro.
You asshole. Welcome back to another episode of Chicano Shuffle. This is Ramon.
Steps.
Fernando, I win.
¿Cómo está, raza? ¿Cómo están todos?
¿Cómo está mi gente?
How's it going, man?
Le vamos, güey.
How was your weekend? Or your week? Let's start it off. ¿Qué chingados hicieron, güeyes?
Nada, güey.
Ya que we have an extra hour in a day. Or no, we lost an hour in a day.
We lost, yeah.
Yeah, we lost an hour. But we get more daylight, so I don't know. It's...
You know, Arizona doesn't do that
It's a
shit.
lose-lose.
Arizona doesn't?
There's a few states that don't participate
They
in that
gave
shit.
up on that shit, güey.
Están arreversados, güey.
You like it?
I you know what? The first week, I'm not gonna lie, I struggle.
Yeah.
But then it's like salgo a las 6 de la tarde, whatever. The sun is still out. It's still, you can still go out. Llegas a la casa, like, hey, let's go take the dog for a walk, and it's not dark,
Yeah.
You can still do some activities and, fuck it, vamos al parque o vamos a echarnos un pinche lote por ahí.
Yeah.
And it's not dark. No estás ahí con cuidado con la cartera or like, fuck, ahorita nos van a saltar o que la chingada. Nothing like that, dude.
Well, it was supposedly, there's different theories, but it was supposed to be that to promote like less electricity use. Según el Ben Franklin quería que usaran candles. But it just kind of turned into something that everybody just kind of did, güey. Pues, just think about it, güey. A las 7 ya, a las 8 is still dark, güey. So there's no really need to use much light.
No, there isn't.
But we're living in different times, güey. I don't know. I get used to the fucking the spring forward, fall back, and all that shit. Y luego te deshaces todo. Kind of like when you went to school, güey. Según we had year round when we grew up, güey, in Linwood.
Yeah.
4 months in, 2 months out.
Yeah, that was it.
Dig. 4 months in, güey, I barely got fucking algebra. Yeah, 2 months off, güey. Vete a jugar. Go play some marbles for 2 months.
Vamos a jugar a la cebollita.
Y llegaba bien pendejo 2 months later, güey. I forgot everything, güey.
Ese sistema les falló.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I used to love year round, dude. I mean, with this whole tracks, I understand because the population got crazy.
Yeah, we had tracks.
But yo, fucking, until I graduated high school, it was year round.
Yeah.
That puts me, I'm dating myself.
Yeah, todas las viejas buenas estaban in track Z in my school.
Fuck.
We had a fucking sausage fest, track X.
Y feos.
No capeaban ninguno.
Se hacían de rogar los cabrones.
Yeah.
Es que no eran chicos fáciles.
I know, right? Yeah, it's crazy. Speaking of school, I've been noticing a bunch of fucking teachers getting caught with kids, like female teachers, way.
You know what? I'm sure that's always been happening.
Yeah,
It's just now.
También, the dude right here nearby, I forgot what school, but they caught a dude right here.
Yeah.
¿Con quién? Con
también, it was like a PE teacher or like a volleyball coach or something.
Ah, so is it perfect?
Yeah, because I remember my PE teachers, eran
My PE teacher was a fucking pervert.
yeah, they were fucking perverts, dude.
Yeah.
I could tell.
Te hacían hacer jumping jacks, but they just wanted to see the fucking...
The bounce.
Yeah,
the bounce, way. You knew, way. And then they would wear their shades para que se hacen
Yeah,
pendejos.
it's a 3-second rule type of deal también. It's like you never stare, you don't stare into the sun.
Yeah, they had
But
those.
if you have the sunglasses, aviators.
But no, they had those Mike Piazza ones where the Oakleys.
The wraparounds?
Yeah, the fucking
Para que hasta el reojo no los cachaban.
the big league ones, so you can fucking see from the side, take a little fucking view.
Dude, it's just like I'm not saying that PE was in an important class because it was.
Yeah,
You needed it, right? But Do you really need to have a teacher for that? I don't know.
No, you don't think so?
I mean, you need. Of course.
Madre, güey. They would pants everybody in my fucking PE class. You had to fucking tie your shorts a little extra.
There was one, you know. De vez en cuando había uno que otro que they really wanted to, and they were the rookies, you know, they were really, you know, ambitious. They really want to change the program and get everybody fit.
Teachers?
Yeah. I remember we had one, and I think that's how they started. Well, we used to have a handball tournaments, right? And not the red ball. I'm talking fucking cholo handball, you know, fucking prison on there. Te salen pinches callos en los callos, güey.
That kind of handball?
That kind of handball. That kind of shit that you better know what you're doing because, you know, te sacaban a madrazos, güey. But yeah, he started a tournament because ahí estábamos todos and everything. He's like, hey, well, let's make a little competition off of this. Fuck. People brought in their game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought the story was going to take a turn. That handball was had a different meaning. I was ready for the fucking...
That what?
The suspense.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, no.
I was waiting for the mixing with the pantsing.
For the curveball.
You got pants? We got balls. No, we got handball.
Oh, yes, handballed. Oh,
we got handball.
You got handballed?
Oh, shit.
Nah.
Nah, but ya estás viejo, güey. You can't.
Gracias a Dios, it's like, you know, I mean, at least, I mean, nunca me pasó nada, and I don't know of anybody around me. I mean, I could be oblivious to that. But de que eran peor los pinches PE teachers, pues no nomás los PE teachers, hay unos que otros, güey.
Yeah, but for some reason, I've been hearing a lot of female teachers getting caught, where I don't know if they're just making a point to put it on blast. But
well, because now everything gets put on blast, no?
Yeah.
But está cabrón, some of those teachers, let's be honest, with.
It's hard to hide anything now.
I just know a compa that got put on blast right now about fucking 15, 20 minutes ago and shit.
Yeah, you talking in third person again, puto? Fucking asshole. You see, this guy's still talking in third person.
Este culero over here put me on blast, güey.
Ramon just got put on blast.
Or were you not eating soggy hard shell tacos, güey?
I was eating fucking Jack in the Box.
Hard shell tacos.
They're not hard shell. They're not hard shell
porque están bien grasosos.
Yeah,
because
they make it with the curly fries, puto.
If you leave the Taco Bell ones long enough, they get soggy too.
Yeah, they'll just fucking fall apart.
I'm not putting you on blast, bro. It's just the people need to know the truth, güey.
Aquí yo bien a gusto chingando a mi taco, no see him pick up his phone. I'm like, what are you doing?
Live, puto.
No, fuck that. Esconde hasta el pinche.
Se lo come y esconde el wrapper all while he's talking to you. This isn't right, güey. This isn't right. And he had the wrapper.
No, I had the taco under the table. I'm like, you motherfucker.
There was a few people that saw, güey. They're witnesses to this.
See, so that falls into like people getting put on blast, you know?
What if one day you become the ambassador of LA for the tacos, güey, and then this video
you just ruined it, dude. You just fucking ruined it, man.
I'm gonna blackmail you.
Y venía todo pinche alegre because I was gonna tell you, oh man, I just fucking la mija and I went to this little taco spot over here by the tracks and shit. But like fucking,
but he made you lose all your credit.
Ghetto, dude.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's the ghetto area, but
I consider the source.
Consider the source,
güey. I just saw you eating some soft shell, hard shell tacos, güey.
Que eran más grasa que taco, pero it's all right, güey.
No te llevas lonche, güey. What's up, güey? Ya te regañé que no llevas lonche when we have to record.
Sí llevé lonche, but I was like, I had it like around noon.
Shit.
Yeah, güey. And then like en cuanto salgo de la chamba me vengo en chinga, güey.
Yeah.
Don't fault you for the cheeseburger, güey.
Me vengo en chinga and fucking vámonos.
Yeah.
You know, ya hasta le dije a la mija, I'm like, hey, you need to be home so I can take the Ramfla because these Lyft hey, dude, fucking Lyft ya subió el pinche precio culero, güey.
Really, bro?
Dude.
I haven't noticed.
It used to cost
25%
I know, I keep getting comeback shit. But
yeah, but I constantly use it. But lo que me costaba 12, 15 baros para venir para acá, güey. Oh, ya me sale like 25. The last time me salió almost like 25 más el tip, güey. No mames.
No, pues ya. That's a nice meal.
Yeah, y era una de venida. Me salió like 25. I'm like, de ida is going to be cheaper. Ni madres. Yeah, no, ni madres. It was like 23.
Cabrón.
So ese pinche viajecito me salió más de $60, güey.
Está cabrón, güey, yeah.
I'm like, fuck that. Yeah. I like it. I like the service and everything. Por eso no he traído Lyft stories.
They're gonna go public soon, no?
I don't know.
Yeah, they're gonna go.
Right?
Yeah.
They're prepping to go public. There was a little battle way. Pinche, I guess Lyft got on it first way.
Yeah.
Because I mean, they figure that there's similar services way, so people are gonna invest. El que salga primero agarrar más lana, you know, type of deal.
Yeah, I think I mentioned the story that Vancouver, because when I was on the Lyft, but then this dude's sister went to Vancouver and I was like, no, it wasn't a fucking Lyft. They don't have them up there. They're still trying to get in
they're
there.
still banned. Well,
So it was a taxi,
year. Yeah. So it turned out, because fucking the whole time I was like, ¿cómo que banned? Puro pedo. Esteban has a story que fucking vato was talking to his girlfriend.
And I told my girl, she was like, nah, wait, it's a taxi. I was like, oh, shit, let me correct myself.
They don't have them, way.
Yeah, they're
until November, I think. They already passed the mamadas, the rules or whatever, but it's until November.
Nah.
They're pretty convenient, way. I mean,
yeah, they are, pero no mames, güey. Lo que te digo, me costaba de 12 a 13 dólares. Lo máximo una vez que lo agarré, because those peak hours 15, dije, and I even thought about it, like,
that's kind of cheap, güey. A mí me costaba un chingo ir a los fucking rehearsals and recordings, güey.
Pero te digo, like, when I used to come, cuando venía, I don't know si lo agarraba right before rush hour or a little bit after rush hour, pero no me salía tan caro.
¿Y si le sale salir eso, güey? Like to drive fucking around all day? You think que si le sale?
Yeah, but you gotta know how to.
You put a lot of miles on your shit también. The wear and tear.
Yeah.
You gotta play with it. As long as you're constantly fucking chambeándole, güey.
Yeah.
If you sit for fucking an hour, güey, pues ya te chingó tú.
Te chingas.
Pero fuck, güey, is that really vida, güey? Driving around all day? You're just working to pay rent.
Troqueros, güey, do it.
Could be, güey, because I mean,
fucking taxistas, like the taxistas do it.
Yeah, but troqueros, they pull in some good cash, güey.
They pull in decent.
I think now they're at risk of losing their jobs, güey.
We talked about like that, güey. Got really into it.
Yeah.
No, pero es que también you gotta consider, güey, que
shout out to the truckers that are listening, man. We got a few, right?
Yeah, I think so,
we got a couple.
Les va el pinche gritito que no va a estar. Ay. Anyways, güey, pinche, you know, they're talking about the fucking que the job numbers están chingones, güey, que unemployment's all fucking low. But it's shit like that, güey. So people are doing Lyft. People, ya ves, a lot of places just pick you up part-time now, güey.
And they're doing Postmates también.
So they don't have to give you
medical and shit benefits.
Yeah, they don't got to give benefits.
Well, they do a lot of staffing agencies, güey.
So it's a mamada, güey, because it's what's the quality of your jale now, güey? So everybody, the unemployment's all low, and they fucking keep saying, hey, güey, pues everybody has chamba. Yeah. You know, Trump keeps saying, Dick, the unemployment for blacks and Hispanics has never been lower. Pero no mames, güey. What are the quality de jales we have now, güey?
I just met a Filipino with an Australian accent this week, güey.
A Filipino with an
Australian. Yeah, it was pretty interesting. Fuimos a comer sushi, güey, and he was our waiter. And fucking straight Australian accent, güey.
Hey, Mike.
Yeah. Well, not así no,
no, I'm just saying.
Gotta keep it professional.
I'm just saying, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah, but I'm just doing the stereotypical fucking, hey there, Mike. Shrimp on the Barbie. Or whatever.
I don't know if that's Australian, güey. But,
I don't know if it's Australian.
It sounded pretty racist.
Oh, my God.
I apologize to our Australian listeners.
I know.
This guy has no filter.
We got a couple.
But he was surprised at the road rage that we have out here.
Oh.
Yeah, he was pretty.
It's getting worse.
Yeah.
Is it getting worse?
I'm not driving, but the times that I talk to the compas or whatever, yeah, it's getting fucking worse, dude. Everybody's angry already.
You know what's getting worse? Using your phone while you're fucking driving.
Yeah.
Straight out way. I when it first started, they were kind of discreet about it, and now straight out way in the front of the face where they're driving like with their phones. Way,
I've seen the dudes chingón way que ponen el phone in front of the fucking speedometer way on the tablero with the Netflix.
Yeah,
my pinches mamones.
But that's part of the long hours, the long working. That people don't want to feel like they're missing out on the shows or something. Way, I mean,
or social media.
But is that really life, way to fucking work all fucking day and just go home and fucking do what? Way you're just working to pay rent. I mean, what are you doing? Well, you're tired on your days off and you work all fucking day. Way.
That's true.
It goes with what I'm saying, way the pinche they keep saying que los jobs fucking numbers are fucking great, but what's the quality of all these jobs you're talking about, way?
Yeah,
it's a fucking mamada, way.
Plus,
somebody was telling me about this. I just can't remember. They were talking about how when I guess los pinches europeos se vinieron para acá because they were the Protestants that came over here, their whole way of life was to work to make money, but it was a sin to be lavishful with that money, right? And the reason why they left the Catholic Church and everything is because the Pope was always dressed in lavishes, and they worked just to make enough, but they were always on holidays. También they had all kinds of holidays. So the Protestants dijeron, chinguen a su madre. It's all about either work and be substantial, but ya presumido de lo que estás trabajando, eso ya es pecado. That's a sin already. So they came over here. That's why in Europe and everything, they always have holidays. They always have this time off.
They get a chingo time off in Europe.
Because they're like, what? You get more.
They still do siestas también.
Yeah, you get more.
Or in Spain, they do siestas, yeah.
You get more out of a worker if they have the time,
Yeah.
If you're always, that's why they're so relaxed. They're so laid back.
Well, Dick, we used to work 8 days a week, but Henry Ford was one of the first ones.
8 days a week.
8 days a
cabrón.
week.
Son 7, güey.
7. Sorry, my bad.
I was like, cabrón.
So we used to
8
work.
days,
We used to work
cabrón.
7 days a week, but Henry Ford was like, "Sabes qué, güey? I need my employees to have a few days off so they can at least fucking buy some cars and have a life."
His whole thing was business related, güey.
Yeah.
It was 100%. If I don't give my employees a day off y no les pago bien, they can't buy my products.
Yeah.
But he was like his.
He didn't do it because he was fucking a chingon vato. He was just his.
I didn't say it was a chingon vato. I was just saying that he was the first one to implement that. And the people that were around him, business people, were like, "Hey, what are you doing? I want my workers to work 7 days."
8 days.
And you're over here giving them a couple days off. Way. Like, I don't see how that's good for business. But you know what? Way the most healthiest countries in the world right now is Spain and Italy.
Are they?
Trip out on this way. Spain and Italy. Spain, they have a high percentage of smokers. They say they don't have drunks. They have alcoholics.
Wow.
Italy, they eat a shit ton of carbs. They eat a lot of pasta. They eat a lot of shit like that way. But what do you think is the difference way? The difference is the way that they're doing it way. If you smoke a cigarette way and you're smoking it because you're stressed and you're depressed, it doesn't have the same effect as if you're smoking it with people and you're laughing and you're enjoying life.
Having a good time.
If you're drinking a drink and you're by yourself and you're depressed, it's gonna have a different effect if you're drinking with people and you're laughing. If you're eating carbs, if you're eating pasta, if you're eating all this shit, there's a difference with being in a family state where everything's cool than being here in a restaurant when it's fucking packed.
Or on a rush.
You're upset because the line's long. You're upset because fucking there's kids running around.
It took you an hour to get there.
El pinche mesero te está ya queriendo correr because they bring you the check and like, fool, I'm just halfway through my meal already.
So there's a different mindset that these people have. Wey.
No, pues también los mexicanos, güey, what is it? We have a longer lifespan or we're usually like healthier overall. Ya ves el pinche desmadre que comemos, güey.
Yeah, pero también es like en el pueblo de mis jefes, they still like at noon or like I think se me hace que de las 11 a las 2 cierran las tienditas, güey. O de las 11 a las 3 or something like that. Yeah, and then they open it up again. So they're open in the morning, they close in the afternoon, and then they open at night.
Well, some of these ramen places, Japanese places here, we were upset. What the fuck you mean you're open at 4? It's fucking 1. But it's like
I want my ramen, bitch.
It's like the same kind of, they follow their same traditions.
It's igual, yeah. They open for lunch, then they close. You can look. I've been there que llegas temprano and están comiendo ellos, chillaxing, laughing, and then fucking they open again for dinner, way.
Nah, I really think we're a stressed out nation, way.
We are.
That's why we're the unhealthy way. That's why our people are unhealthy way. That's why we're stressed. That's why there's road rage. That's why there's so much fucking. It's crowded way. It's a crowded fucking, especially California way, especially LA way. No mames.
But there's crowded cities. Way, look at the fucking Chinese, the fucking Japanese are all crowded way.
Yeah.
It's not the crowding. It's the way we fucking, like we're saying, like trabajos. You work, you take a shit, you go to sleep, you go to work, take a shit.
And then you're stressing out because of the bills, and then you're stressing out because of this, and then you don't have time to actually relax. So what do? You fucking watch a pinche Game of Thrones on the way to work.
And then you have to have 2 jales because they only give you part-time.
Yeah.
No benefits.
Está cabrón, güey.
Then you gotta fucking turn on the news and watch El Trompas. No, está cabrón, güey.
Nah, I don't like to watch that shit.
Nah, me neither.
There's already enough shit to worry about than fucking worry about politics, man.
I heard he just signed the bill fucking for Space Force to
Stay away.
get fucking less illegal
Space
aliens.
Force? Space Force. This is the
for
Space Wars.
For less illegal aliens.
He signed it on the 8th day.
Man, those guys are always fighting. Nadie queda bien, güey. It's terrible, man. Yeah. You know what's the speaking of like TV or whatever, what do you guys think of that whole Micheal Jackson fucking documentary that came out, way? My personal opinion, way, que está cabrón, because he's already dead, way. He's not here to fucking defend himself. And they're putting out stuff like that. Could be true, could be not true, but I feel like it's kind of... It's not tasteful to do that when people are already.
Pero también though, like, okay, so I know we had this conversation not too long ago because Fernie brought it up. It was one of his bar conversations that he was having. And
some kind of conversation. Yeah, it's that when I realized people were like, it's a very like fucking.
You're either yes.
People take it very seriously. Exactly. This conversation.
And then Fernie and I were like, dude, este cabrón, he was just a child like mine y que la chingada. Pues también en ese proceso, we were just going for what we knew, you know, like we don't have all the details. We weren't there. We're not the parents. I'm not saying that these kids didn't get violated or got molested or anything. I'm just saying it's like, if that was the case, ya ahorita, ¿por qué de adultos? Because this is back like 20 years ago or even 30 years ago. ¿Por qué no dicen, sí, se pasó esto? There's a couple of handful that are coming out. Who knows? Maybe it did happen. And who knows? Maybe they're just like, fuck it. I'm gonna jump on this bandwagon and get it. You know, get paid.
I don't know.
But have you seen it?
No, I haven't. I haven't seen it. It's just
I've seen all the like people bringing it up on social media, and
they told me, way que está cabrón, like it's hard to watch, way. So I was like, so is that something I need to watch? Pero también como dice este way, I mean, there's no way to really prove it, way. How do you prove it anymore? It's the age thing que dicen todos, como dices tú, hey, why now? Well, these things are complicated, way. These things.
No. Yeah, but even now, like this, like for example, like one of them is Macaulay Culkin, right?
That came out on the video.
No. He spent a lot of time with him.
Yeah.
And at some point when he was going through his rough shit, he could have easily used that as a fucking like, hey, esto sí pasó. But even then, when he was going through his fucking drug abuse or his fucking drinking or lo que sea, you know, I don't know exactly what he went through, but he never fucking once pointed out like, yeah, it did happen. You know, he always said like, no, this guy
always defended him.
Yeah.
Like the R. Kelly one, I get, way. I mean, he's still alive. The case is still kind of ongoing.
I love that clip, the interviewing.
Where he gets pissed off?
Yeah, there's so many memes about that.
That documentary está cabrón. If you guys haven't watched it, it's pretty crazy.
I'm debating about it because at the same time there's
you got his music on your library?
No, I don't know. I might have like 2 of them and it's just a party mix or 3. But I'm like, I wasn't really a big Micheal Jackson fan, and they like, I wasn't. I mean, I heard
some jams,
like the other one, like Prince. I like everybody. It's like I'm not a big fan of him. I like his songs and everything, but it's not like something like, oh, I gotta have it, or it needs to be on my fucking playlist, or this is gonna fucking, you know. It's like, si sale una, like, oh shit. Y la única que de Prince que fucking I really like que me pegaba es la de Doves Cry. You know. I don't know why. It's just it has a special place in my heart.
Nah, I think Micheal Jackson was, as far as a musician, I think he was more talented than Prince.
No.
In my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, because he, as far as like songwriting way, Prince was multi-instrumentalist. Like he knew how to play fucking drums.
Pues él grababa
he knew
todo,
how to play fucking everything.
Yeah.
Pero I guess I can't really compare them because they're each their own. Because Prince has that multi-instrumentalist, but Micheal Jackson had that kind of, he knew how to write songs with.
He knew how to deliver them también, you know. So
he was a showman. He knew how to dance. He had the dance stuff going, and
they're both eccentric.
Yeah,
and didn't they both die the same way?
Fentanyl.
Yeah.
All those dogs?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Fentanyl.
The documentary está cabrón, güey. Because, I mean, I did hear an interview with the director, dude, and the director was like, pues yeah, güey, like, he goes, I went in skeptical, and I heard the stories, and I was like, yeah, all right, let's start filming this, see what happens, and then al final, he was sold. I go, well, yeah, Dick, if you keep hearing it, and you're hanging out with them, fucking, yeah, of course, fucking, ya ves, any mamada, you go, oh, yeah, but at the end of it, like, fucking, I think it was over like 4 years or something.
Pero también,
of course, you're like, yeah, well, I believe it now, way. Yeah, I've been hearing it for 4 years, way.
Pero también, at this point, I'm like, I know that que se le echan y todo, but like, I mean, Fernie, would you let your kids spend the night over at a pop star's
That's weird,
house?
way. Yeah, I know what you're saying. That's
would you?
Weird, way.
No, but in this day and age, you can't say that way because they said that about that actor from House of Cards, and the person that said that got Morrissey. Morrissey said, Where was the parents with that? And then he got a bunch of shit that's insensitive, that you can't say that. Like, we're in that society.
I understand.
We live in that society.
But when this happened, it was a different society. When this shit went down, it was a different society. And even back
you're
then,
saying it right now. Where were the parents?
No, but yo estoy dando a entender en el sentido, like, you know, like
parents don't want to take accountability for anything nowadays.
You know why it's hard for me? Because us as Latinos or like fucking Chicanos or Mexican Americans or Mexicans, lo que quieras decirnos, fucking it took an act of Congress to fucking que me dejan ir a quedar con mis primos, stay overnight. You know, unless my parents weren't there. Oh, that we had a sleepover. It was fucking para pedir el permiso, güey. Fucking, hey, tú pedirle a mi papá, a mi mamá, si me deja quedar aquí con ustedes. Nope. They'll be like, nope.
Classic movida, güey.
Yeah.
Hey, diles tú. Mejor a ti sí te dicen que sí.
A ti te quieren más. Or like, I'll tell my sister, tú diles, no le. A ti no te dicen que no. You know?
Well, maybe some people hate, I shouldn't say but maybe some people hate cops because as a kid les decían, te va a llevar el pinche policía.
Oh, yeah, que decían, policía, lleves este pinche chiquillo chillón.
Take this fucking
We grew up with the fucking bad taste.
I got cried as a fucking kid. I was like 2 years old, and there was this chick, there's this little girl that was in my same class, and for some reason I always used to mess with her, and su mamá llegaba, güey, y una vez me dijo, hey, my mom's gonna fucking arrest you if you don't fucking stop bothering me. And I just started crying, güey. Turns out she was a security guard, güey.
Hey, fuck it.
But as a kid, güey, I was like fucking traumatized, güey.
No shit.
Yeah. So is that really good parenting, way? Like you're teaching your kids to be afraid to like stay over people's homes? No,
it wasn't even to be afraid. It's just like I figured as a parent, you always have to look out for your child, and you for the life of you. You could try to fucking watch this, watch that. You don't always see, and you don't always have control of what happens to them. Mm-hmm. But when you voluntarily say like, yes, my child could stay with this 20, 30-year-old pop star
for the weekend
or overnight, and no adult supervision or vision, adult supervision, then it's like, okay, I mean, you're making it easy. If he is a child molester, you're just fucking making it easy for him.
Well, that was the same case with R. Kelly. Some of these girls that he had supposedly as like in a sex code or whatever, the parents were like, yeah, make them a star.
Yeah, and see, that's the thing. It's like, the thing
and
is,
then they wouldn't hear from him for like months. Where when they heard from him, ya las tenían bien terapiadas, güey, that they were brainwashed. Yeah, it's crazy, bro.
Está cabrón. Es que también esos the one of the documentary, the two dudes that are the ones from the ones the interview, whatever. Esos güeyes también ya adultos maybe like thinking in the 20s, ponle. They were part of the when they fucking tried to, when they took him to court, Micheal Jackson court. They're the two dudes. I mean, they defended him, way. Yeah, they defended him, and then they defended him up until I guess they started filming this shit, way.
But I just heard on a podcast. I mean, they were talking about the.
Oh no!
But they're bringing up the whole, like, maybe it was the whole Stockholm syndrome, you know. It's like, you know...
it's not a Stockholm syndrome.
They manipulate it.
No, it's whenever, like, it's like a...
Well, at least with
when people something like sexual is hard, I see like the rape or fucking molestation, eso. Sometimes it takes fucking... Ya ves the lady that came forward against the Supreme Court judge guy, the Kavanaugh. Esos ya que están in the like 50s, and she finally came out there, like... These things take time to like fucking surface, way.
Yeah,
well, because they're
they feel like it's their fault and they're embarrassed by the whole thing. When they
because they're gonna get shamed, they're gonna get fucking blackballed, they're gonna get labeled, they're gonna.
But as outsiders, we can't say, oh, why didn't you do this? You should have said, like, we don't understand because we haven't been in that situation.
And I'm not trying to say that, and I'm not saying, but why haven't they come out yet? No, I'm just saying, ya de adultos, where like they. Maybe they're at a different stage in their life where they're like ready to face this and ready to put it out, because maybe this is the one thing that's still holding them back from being totally free and say, you know what? Yes, he did do this. You know?
But you're no longer facing your accuser, way.
Exactly.
You're just you're not just facing money, way.
Yeah, so sea lo que sea, whether he did it, what an asshole. If he didn't, pues qué mal pedo, because no está para defenderse. Pero de que, that it is weird and it is creepy and it is all this, también. Pero también, who the fuck is dropping off their kids, you know?
Was también, supposedly, according to what I've been told, because I haven't seen it either, que hacían the little, remember the fucking thing we talked about, the dedo and the palm?
Oh, te hacían cosquillitas?
Supposedly that when they said that, I was like, is this coincidence? Or are they just fucking making this shit up now? Because era lo que se hacía en el tiempo. Would Miguelito fucking do his mamada too, like to the kids? Because supposedly, I guess when they're out in public, que that was the code or the sign, como que I'm thinking about you sexually, que le hacían the cosquillitas con el dedo on their palm. And you go, well...
I don't know, way. I just think it sucks that we're in a society where you can't say, what the fuck are you doing as a parent?
Yeah.
Where were the parents? Like, if you say that, it's like...
So he took shit because he said that?
Morrissey, because he was talking about, what's his name? Kevin Spacey?
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Kevin Spacey?
Yeah.
Is that his name?
Remember.
No,
yeah.
from...
Kevin Spacey, yeah. House of Cards.
Okay, yeah. He said...
John Doe.
Morrissey said something like, so where was the parents at?
Oh, because those dudes were también
why would they let these young dudes in the alone? And he got a bunch of shit for it, way.
And the thing is,
why can't you say that way?
Yeah, I don't know, way. It's a crazy society that we're in, way.
And you know what?
You're talking about kids, right?
Yeah.
Why can't you say that?
But I don't know.
Because I think you're putting the blame on the parent and not the accuser. Or the person.
Yeah, they're shifting the blame.
Yeah.
And it's like, no. Este cabrón, si es eso, fue eso, okay. But why are you making it so easy? And you're just dropping off the kids. They're like, yeah, sure, keep them for the night. Keep them for the weekend. I mean, ¿a quién le van a dar pan que no llore, güey?
I kind of see what they're saying, güey, but I mean, I don't see why you can't say that, way.
Yeah, there's a really good documentary on Netflix about that. Back in the 70s.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it.
The even gave the dad a hand job.
Yeah, no, the dad gave this guy a hand job.
The dad gave him a hand job, right?
Y luego se estaba chingando
ese güey convenció a toda la familia, güey. He was banging the mom, and he was molesting the little girl, and the dad gave him a hand job, güey.
Yeah. So este cabrón brainwashed the mom, the dad, and the kid.
Yeah, güey.
Y eran vecinos, güey.
Wait, pero this story, güey, you were like, what the fuck are you guys doing as parents, güey? The little girl siempre se quedaba con este güey, like se la llevaba.
Yeah.
I don't know, güey. It's crazy, bro.
It's
se las terapean, güey. Cabrón, güey.
And I didn't watch it again. There's something about when there's like child, like when it's
the child shit stuck out.
Yeah, and it's now because like there's a lot of more kids in my life now. 10 years ago, fuck, I mean, me hubiera valido madre and I would have watched it, but now it's different because now I'm like, me pongo a pensar, fuck.
Está cabrón.
You know, I got my kid. Tengo mis ahijados. You know, I got my nephews and everything. You start thinking about this shit like, no mames, güey. Yeah. And then not only that, and it starts spinning like, fuck.
Yeah, well, remember that kid I was telling you guys about, that 7-year-old that was making $22 million on Well, YouTube disabled all this comments.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was saying. Remember before?
Yeah, they were putting,
remember I was saying that fucking pinchy parents were all fucking pissed.
Yeah.
They're cutting into their money.
Yeah.
And you're like,
what do you want?
There's a reason. You prefer that the pervs keep going way instead of fucking making some lana?
Yeah, people get brainwashed, bro.
You're like, no mames, way.
Like we've been on this fucking show called Love After Lockup. Have you guys seen that?
No.
It's the guys and females también that start pen pals in jail and then they marry them and then they come out of prison and they want to marry them and expect to have this fucking life. No mames, way. Some of these men and female way convince these people so much, way, and they take them. The guy spent $90,000 on this woman, way.
Ay, güey.
Y lo dejó sin nada, güey. But fuck, güey, that's a good show, güey. It's fucking dramatic. And I started going on the internet where there's this website called like Felony Cuties, like all this shit.
Oh, shit.
So you can fucking start dating.
Hey, what's up, mija?
Yeah, no, they give you their fucking info, güey.
Are you a lifer, eh? Or
there's like a Tinder for fucking
There's
felons?
an inmate dating websites where.
Shit, well, they got, what is it? Fucking ranchers dating or what is it?
Yeah, I saw that one. Yeah,
they got the ranchers dating, and then they got the religious dating, and then they got
some of these girls have that chola look, bro.
Yeah, oh, really?
You stay right away.
No.
Yeah,
Pero aguas que te van a robar toda la lana y dices,
me van a bajar la feria, güey.
Yeah, van a querer que les compres un chingo de sopas from the commissary, güey.
Va a salir caro el caponudos.
With extra fucking beef flavoring.
Yeah, güey. No, but these people use psychology también, güey, on these people. Los terapean, güey, and they'll do anything for these people, güey.
Está cabrón, güey.
Yeah, eso to pinche
está cabrón, güey.
There's también, there's a lot of lonely people out there, man, and that's pretty fucking. These people target these kind of people, güey. like all that stuff, like the cults and all that shit. También, güey. There's a certain person that can be easily manipulated in doing things and convinced, way, and they prey upon all these people, way, and I think it kind of fucked up when you see that shit, way, because it's just people that feel lonely, way. They just want to talk to somebody, but they're easy prey, way,
or they want a little bit of attention, way, or whatever.
Yeah,
Fuck, no, está cabrón, güey.
Está cabrón.
yeah, that guy that got suckered for 90,000, he hadn't been with a woman for 30 years, way.
Okay, now there's something up with that. You know, come on. No puedes fucking en 30 años no puedes tener una mija or a partner.
I don't know.
The Ramon wouldn't fall for that, he says.
Yeah, no, Ramon would have fucking.
The Ramon would.
Yeah, and Ramon's like, Ramon would have thrown the stick months in.
The Ramon doesn't eat carshell tacos.
Oh, fuck you.
Hey, wait, I already put the evidence out there, bro. So if you become the taco ambassador of LA, I'm gonna fucking leak that video.
I don't think I have what it takes to be the taco ambassador.
I don't even know if that's a real legit.
I don't think I have it, dude. Like I see all these other we have we follow people, they follow us, and they put their stuff all the time. No, they're hardcore, dude.
Yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
Maybe because I don't like to record everything that I do. I like to keep some of the mystery.
Está cabrón. At that point, start the LLC and fucking write it off as a tax waiver.
I know.
Because you're fucking spending money every day eating tacos.
Says the vato posting pictures. Mira donde estoy.
Yeah.
Hey, Reina, take me a picture here.
On the mural?
Hey, otra foto aquí.
Yeah, but after
I don't like taking pictures, he says.
No, I'm not everywhere.
His is the only selfie on our page on Instagram. Right? You notice that? Ramon's the only one with the selfie on that shit.
Es que ustedes no ponen.
No, I
Well,
just...
no ponemos selfies.
I do it on my page, Ray.
I know, I noticed that.
Yeah, well, it's...
And you know what? I left my page fucking unattended. Like, pobrecita página. La gente que me sigue ahí, they're like, hey, there's nothing going on in this one.
No, well, you put all the selfies on the Chicano show.
Fucking this weekend.
No, he did. I don't know if he noticed, but on someone's post, I noticed that he responded to him. There was 2 comments back to back from Chicano Shuffle.
Yeah, fucking asshole.
He responded to himself.
No, it was an accident.
I think I put something, and then I was like, what? I responded to myself.
Then, it was at the same time. It was simultaneous.
It was not simultaneous. It was hours apart.
And then the third one is, this is Ramon, by the way. A ratos with that. He has to tell everybody that's Ramon.
It's because
it's the Ramon. The Ramon from Chicano Shuffle.
They all know it too, bro.
No, they don't.
I'm just the prop in your movie, bro.
No. Because Fernie will answer. Fernie will answer the Instagram or también the Messenger, the Facebook.
All right, well, when it sits there for a while, I go, hey, wait.
I a veces que no puedo. I see it and I can't answer at that moment, so I'm like, I'll go back to it. Y a veces no puedo, and then when I go back, it's already answered. I'm like, all right.
So he answers again?
No.
Hey, this is Ramon, by the way.
He doesn't say this is the Ramon. He says a ratos with that.
The Ramon, way? You're like David Hasselhoff, way? You got
the huff.
Ya que it's in the third person, way.
Yeah, way. The Ramon.
The Ramon doesn't do hard shell tacos.
Fuck. No, I don't know. That's not what Instagram Live said earlier, way.
that was just Ramon. The mic wasn't on, way.
You got your little fans, though, way. Everybody was fucking defending you, bro.
That was a culero move, way.
Why was it?
I don't know.
I'm trying to enjoy.
Continue to enjoy
a vice of mine.
Yeah, you could continue to enjoy.
You said that you don't eat hard shell tacos.
I don't eat hard shell tacos.
So I don't know. I mean,
that's not a hard shell taco.
And after so many times that he's been busted, sigue con la misma. So I'm just saying, right?
I know, right?
Tacos dorados are not hard shell tacos.
That's exactly the translation.
No, it's not.
Jack in the Box, I mean, they're known for those tacos, but you usually go to Jack's to get a burger, no?
Yeah, but esta vez I'm
so you went to Jack's to get hard shell tacos? Right?
No, I went with the intent to get a burger. That was my.
Then what happened?
When I pulled up, I saw that, like, I guess, you know, como ponen los comerciales or like ponen
they got you.
Yeah, las imágenes. And at that point, when I was determined, I already knew what I was going to get. A jumbo jack.
Probably some fucking, but mine, nothing came in. El pinche, you can substitute Jack in the Box for Burger King in the story, way. It's the same story.
Yeah, same tacos.
So,
and the Jack in the Box aquí no tiene esa pantalla.
But one of the listeners was mentioning those cuatro vientos. That spot's pretty good too.
Yeah.
The shrimp.
Yeah, you know Erica?
No.
Erica. La hija de Nolia.
Maybe.
She's a friend. Well, her cousin owns that truck.
Really?
Yeah.
Pues son como 6, güey.
Well, it's
Or is it franchise?
Yeah, they're expanding.
It's franchise?
No, I think it's
Not
the
a
same guy with
franchise,
the. It's the same guy with the same truck. I mean, not the same truck, but it's
It's
the same.
expanding, güey.
Yeah, it's expanding.
You just buy more trucks
Oh, yeah.
Es todo.
in the same block.
No, I know, but I didn't.
Yeah, but así that way he gets those customers. They're not gonna go somewhere else.
These might be the Ramon facts.
Yeah, I know. I gotta consider the source, güey.
Fuck you guys, man.
No?
I'm just saying. Why would someone get? Or maybe you know what?
Channel.com
Don't you think you could
reported.
fucking sue for that? Like si son otro way takes the los cuatro vientos or shit. Like can't you hey, that's the name of my fucking business.
Yeah.
So this just straight out brought a truck and put cuatro vientos on the side?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's kind of fucked up.
Well, I don't know. I don't know if that's the case. I don't know. Sorry.
You're pretty
No.
sure about
That's
that.
why there's so many on the block, way. No, I'm the original. No, I'm the original.
Está cabrón working at a restaurant, no problem. Like when you
No,
think
está
about it.
cabrón.
Because look, wait, we've had rough days.
Yeah.
Our rough days don't end up on Yelp.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like our hard days se quedan in the work and
Yeah.
that's it. If we were fucking
Or shit
servers,
talking amongst.
if we were servers or chefs and we had a fucking rough day, it's gonna be on Yelp for a long time. Where ese pinche Ramon se la jala.
He's
One
always
star.
taking selfies of my food.
1 star for that guy.
He refuses to put on a hairnet.
Yeah,
y no nos deja comer. He's always talking.
yeah. It must be tough, bro, when you think about it.
It is.
Yeah.
But I always figured like if I had a spot or if I had like no te digo, I've always wanted that theater. Like chat up to people or like be the the cool boss, you know?
Yeah.
And si tuviera
No,
a
they're
coffee
gonna call in sick all the time with the cool boss way.
He's
Good
not,
luck having a full staff way.
he's not going to have the reviews on Yelp. He's going to have the reviews on Glassdoor.
I know.
Oh, what the fuck is
This
that?
guy doesn't let
It's
you...
like Indeed way.
This guy doesn't let you work. He keeps chatting you up
Yeah.
and then gets mad because you don't finish your work.
5 stars. Allen Theater, 5 stars. Great place to work for. The owner's a fucking awesome guy.
He lets you get away with it.
Yeah.
You don't have to even work as long que le siga la onda.
Right? He didn't realize that my neighbor died 6 times with the excuse I always gave him. Yeah, great
My cat
Esta me pagó
pulled
my
through.
lift home.
yeah, great atmosphere.
I told him I was having a rough day and he let me go home with pay.
I always liked the hard shell Friday tacos that he fucking that he had as a
The hard shell Tuesday taco night.
was my favorite part of working at Ramon's Theater.
You treat everybody to Jack in the Box tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty good. And a squeeze in an emergency, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
¿Le tienen queso that yellow cheese?
No, yo les digo que no le pongan.
See, I was gonna catch you.
No.
on that.
I don't like that cheese.
He draws a line.
No?
Yeah.
He draws
Hay
a
a
line.
veces que le digo que no le pongan la lechuga, but I feel like I need my veggies.
Ay, güey.
Es pura agua, güey.
Como no le ponen cebollita ni nada, like, all right, leave
I
the
need my
lettuce.
veggies, güey.
I need more veggies in my life.
Ah, no mames.
No.
But no. I'll tell them no cheese. Just don't put cheese on it.
Yeah.
So una vez me dijo like, but they already come with it. Yeah, you can just pull it out.
They told you that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure que ya vienen hechos, güey.
Yeah,
You just fry
you
'em up.
just drop them in.
You put them with the papitas, güey. And then este douche
They're
acá
they're
llega y...
frozen. You don't think they're frozen?
No, I'm sure
They're
they
probably
might be
frozen, güey.
So frozen con el cheese?
Yeah.
You can pull it out.
That's what I'm saying. Y este
O
güey...
le cortan y queda un pedacito, but it's like I'm not gonna get up and out of shape for that.
So the taco's gonna look like those pants with the wallet that you've washed for fucking 3 years que queda la marca de la cartera atrás. The cheese fucking...
Hablando de cheese, have you guys seen the
No.
cheese challenge?
Which
Oh,
was that?
they're showing it to me today.
Donde le avientan a los chiquillos,
Oh,
donde
yeah,
little
I've
kids
seen
y les avientan the fucking yellow cheese on the face.
Está cabrón.
You can clarito see who has the government cheese.
Oh, man.
Those fucking stiff ass slices. Que no,
I think I laughed a little too much for that one because I'm like, all right, it's not child abuse, I get it, but at the same time, it's like, cabrón.
But some of the stuff's hit or miss way.
Yeah.
Some of the things I think people are gonna fucking cause a scene, and then it goes by, everybody laughs about it, and then the things that I don't expect, people get all fucking upset about. Way.
cabrón, como cuál, güey.
There's a page on Instagram that it's called Earth Porn, and they show a bunch of like nature stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Y en unas cuantas salen some girls in like bathing suits, and it's like a beautiful fucking scenery, and people are actually complaining about the women that are coming out. Way.
What the fuck?
Ni están naked, way, and the comments are like, if I wanted to see this shit, I'll go on Pornhub. And you're thinking like,
What the fuck?
You're thinking like, dang, it looks fucking nice where somebody's hanging out in the fucking
nature.
Yeah,
nice beach or whatever.
Pero la gente está quejándose que if I wanted to watch porn, I would go on fucking Pornhub.
There's always cagapalos, no way.
Yeah, way, it's crazy, way. We're living in some crazy times, way. And with that whole fucking R. Kelly shit, I saw somebody on Instagram posted like, okay, well, you guys want to pick on R. Kelly? Let's pick on Elvis because when
he was a racist.
Yeah, well, not even the racist part because he had like a 14.
His bride,
Priscilla Presley. She was 14 years old.
Yeah,
that's what I heard about that.
So everybody was like, let's pick on Elvis. Like if fucking you're worried about R. Kelly, and I'm like, really? Is that what we're gonna get to it?
Yeah, pero pinche R. Kelly, como dices tú, he was creating like a little cult, no, of chiquillas.
Yeah.
It's a.
And is he promising them to make him famous or what?
Yeah, that was the thing.
That was the hook.
That's sparring. But you know what way? I mean, like in that documentary, the R. Kelly one, there was a woman comes out there and she was like, just because he's black, nobody's fucking helping. Like, where is everybody at? Like, he's a black man. And I'm thinking, is that really the case?
That doesn't apply here.
Where was the black community with Harvey Weinstein? I mean, is that really the case? Way? Like, is that really what we're going to get into? Way?
That has no bearing.
You know? I thought it didn't either way. I was like...
Yeah, because even
people just like to throw shit out.
Look at what happened to Bill Cosby.
It's your phone way.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it's your phone way.
Hey, you getting a new message where... Damn, you're popular today, man.
Vamos a ver. That's the first one, so couldn't have been me the whole time.
Bling, 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 bling. Fucking the mija from the Pinta, eh?
No, sure, you got a pen pal with at Pelican Bay?
Hey, I'm low on fucking cup of noodles, eh? The Maruchans ain't lasting.
Se pintó new eyebrows right now, eh?
You know, they use, what is it? They use now-and-laters. No, what is it? They use some kind of candy or a fucking... Or the chili residue from the hot Cheetos pa pintarse la cara, güey.
Ay, güey.
Yeah, they fucking...
Está cabrons.
Yeah, we have inside
Yeah,
source.
no,
They're creative, güey.
There's somebody for everybody, güey.
When you got time, you get creative, güey.
Yeah, nada más que hacer, güey.
Yeah, no, boy.
Está cabrón, that whole thing, gonna throw out the black card for nothing, güey.
Yeah, I don't know, güey. I don't, it's a crazy fucking, sometimes a reaction.
Pero es que como digo, güey, no, not to say fucking the Elvis thing, to talk down the Elvis thing, but este way, like you're saying, was building like a little cult of little girls, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, that's a whole level.
He would tell them when to eat. He would tell them when to shower. He would tell them when to do everything, man. He was controlling their whole lives, man.
I mean, because if you think, because I think I mentioned it before, way when I was growing up, un vato que conocía, his sister, before she got out of high school, she already had like a pinche novio que was like in his late 20s or whatever.
You brought it up.
And the family was all fucking happy, and she's not even out of high school. She was like a sophomore, way. Mm-hmm. She ended up marrying el vato y todo, whatever. I don't know como ya quedó. I don't know. It's been a long time. I don't know what the fuck happened. But I know she ended up marrying the vato y todo, and pinche familia was all happy. And same thing, dude. The dude was almost like fucking 30, and she was probably what, like 16?
Yeah.
And I don't know.
It's
depend.
It's I don't know.
It's a culture, way.
Yeah, cultures and times. Because I don't think our generation would be cool with a fucking 30-year-old hitting up our 17-year-old daughter, or 16-year-old daughter. You know,
but it was happening, way. When we were in high school. Yeah. When we were in high school, the guys with cars that would come and pick up the girls that we had crushes on. They weren't fucking 17, way. These guys were at least 25, 26.
24, yeah. And
it was cool, right?
It was cool. Yeah, but
there's a thing. No, there's like a whole thing of if you're older than 18 and you're getting fucking picking on girls under 18, ta cabrón.
Yeah.
But if they're 18 and you're 25, then it's cool.
Yeah.
And you're like, whoa, wait.
Where does this stop? Yeah.
Well,
that's kind of weird too, no? It's kinda...
But at the same time, it's like maybe now at this time and age, that's why there is a legal age. That's why 18 has to be, because imagínate back in the days, cuántos cabrones
certain states, because Vegas, Nevada's 17, and then.
But we've talked about it. Like 18, should 18 be the late
But I think that was a reasonable age.
The age where you can make lawful decisions with.
I think that was the age because también había cabrones que se aprovechaban the 14-year-olds or whatever, and there were like 30, 40-year-olds.
Yeah.
I mean, I think, if I remember correctly, we have a friend of the family or a family member or whatever. The grandpa was like 40 when he married the grandma, and she was like 15.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah, and a Mexican mamada,
Yeah.
I'm saying that
That's a
in
big
esos
gap.
tiempos, that's not unusual, way.
And estaba cabrón. I'm like, what the fuck? And everybody like, oh, yeah, well, so, you know.
Yeah.
Él la pidió y la familia
Yeah,
pues
güey.
dijo, no, pues tiene rancho.
He offered up un caballo, una vaca, güey.
A dowry.
Yeah.
You gave him a dowry.
Fuck yeah. Pinche 3 chivitos, pa. Y el cuarto se lo regaló pa la birria. Para la boda.
Para la
No,
boda.
but how do you feel about that? Way? Is that
No, I mean, see, the thing is
the
for
family
us.
said it's cool and all that. I mean,
But-
is it still cool?
Yeah, but the thing is, like,
Fueron otros tiempos, güey.
eran otros tiempos, but at the same time, maybe at the end, it should be the daughter's fucking decision. Do you really want to marry this fucking guy?
But can she really make a fucking decision? at 14?
Exactly.
I mean,
Exactly.
we talked about.
So that's why you're giving her a decision, and then you're saying
No, but it's
she's
like,
not aged.
No,
she's
but
not old enough to make the decision.
But también the
So why-
guilt. The guilt.
Ramon
you know?
is contradicting Ramon.
Yeah, Ramon's contradicting the Ramon.
The guilt factor, because see, like, a veces mucha gente hace cosas para la familia because, you know, maybe this man is going to get us out of a rut, or maybe it's going to help out my dad, or it's going to help out our family.
Va a
All I have
levantar
to
tu
do.
hija. The point is, you think, okay, como dices tú, este
Yeah.
güey tiene un nice rancho, he has a
Comes
chingo
from
of
a good
livestock,
family, maybe.
va a levantar a mi hija, you know? Fuck, pero
I don't know.
that's what I'm saying, eran otros tiempos, güey.
Otros tiempos.
You can't compare them today. It's fucking apples and oranges, güey.
Yeah. I'm not cool with it.
That's why the same thing had a beef. Well, not a beef. I didn't care that much.
¿Con qué
But like
te puteaste, güey?
no, remember I brought up the John Wayne thing también. Otro pinche vato que has been dead forever.
Yeah.
And they're bringing up some racist shit he said in the 50s or 60s. No, I think it was in the 70s. My bad.
Yeah.
I fucking just jumped 2 decades. Pero, yeah, pues a huevos vato said this shit. This isn't a surprise, way. Who's surprised by this? Who the fuck cares? This shit, ya pasó, way.
Different times, way.
Yeah, es otro pedo. Why do, como dice fucking Esteban, it's a different time, way. Why do people bring up shit like this, way? Ya está muerto. This dude's been dead for decades, no?
Yeah.
And then he said this even more fucking half a decade ago, way.
It's crazy, bro.
Half a century, my bad.
Está crazy.
But sometimes I think it's the white community way steps into shit that's not even like their issues way, just to play that card that they're kind of cool with shit, right? Because like my girl, she follows a lot of fucking like fashion pages on Instagram.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of times where these companies put models, and sometimes on the comments it's like, well, why don't you have any color models? Why don't you have any models that are
some white
ethnic?
folks, yeah.
And it's all white chicks.
Yeah.
I rarely see a black girl or a Hispanic girl say, why aren't we represented? It's always a white chick.
Pasa igual, if you ever notice on the internet, pasa igual with the people that get outraged about like pinche, okay, igual, like, why isn't there more curvy girls or whatever, and whatever, like, it's like 20 vatos saying the same thing, or like other mamas where they start defending women.
Yeah.
And then eventually you get to a comment where it's like, hey, we can defend ourselves, pendejos, after like 30 dudes are like,
Well,
what the fuck?
but isn't that what
30
that,
white dudes.
But when I see like somebody that's white coming in and trying to defend people of color, my personal view on that is they're in their heads, they're validating the norm that their voice is more important and they're here to defend a lower voice. It's like if you're being bullied by a bully at school and you bring the teacher, hey teacher, and she comes and assesses the situation. And that's how I feel when these people come in and go into issues that don't pertain to them, para quedar bien. I feel like they're also agreeing that their voice is stronger than these people, because guess what? I can defend you guys. I got this.
Yeah, I'm
But
white.
part of it también has to be the little bit of guilt, no?
Probably.
Well, for white people?
Yeah, for white people.
Wait, when I've seen people that are like in the Peace Corps doing shit in Central America, the majority are white, way. I mean, when did you really seen a Chicano say, you know what, I'm fucking going to
I have
one?
No, I have.
Yeah,
more than one.
but the majority are whites, way. The majority of that are in Africa doing humanitarian shit. The majority of people that are in Central America
that you know of, but there's
not that I know of that are
you see?
actually in these organizations, way.
I don't know about the organizations, but I know several people that they don't go to Africa or anything. They go to their country of origin, not an origin, but they're like the motherland. Like I know a lot of people that ha regresado a El Salvador to do work for the people right there. I know a lot of people that have gone to Mexico to do either a Habitat for Humanity type of deal, or to help not bring water, but like
Humanitarian.
Humanitarian.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
I think what Esteban is saying, if you probably look at the numbers, it's probably more white people.
More white people.
okay.
More white people go and do this shit. And some people can still argue, well, that's because they have the luxury to do it. I have to work. So, I mean, nunca vas a quedar bien, güey. But what I'm saying is
That's what I was going to say right now.
yeah, but what I'm saying is... Yeah, no, well, I'm trying to learn how people think, güey. It's always an issue.
The Esteban knows.
No, well, it's always an issue where everything's always like, well, this is this. There's always an excuse for everything.
I think part of it has to be a little bit with that rumored white guilt way. That little rumored white guilt.
I get that too, yeah, for sure, way.
That they're trying to, because my fucking ancestors fucking hicieron esta desmadre, I gotta be better. Type of thing, you know?
No,
like,
I get it, way, for sure, way.
it's gotta fit in there somewhere.
For sure, way. But it's interesting times way that we're living in, way.
It's crazy times, way. Well, to us, I mean, I guess it's all perspective, right? We're those old dudes complaining about fucking. We're just like, ay, pa, ay, allí sí no son los tiempos así.
Ay, pa.
Now we're those fucking people.
Ay, es que ya está ruco, pa.
Usted no sabe, pa.
Esta es la nueva sociedad.
Yeah, now we're the dudes complaining.
Pinche tecno rifa.
We're at that age where we're the complainers.
Like, I know, like, oh, fuck. We do become our parents and shit.
Yeah, está cabrón, güey.
Pero ahorita que estabas hablando de que estás diciendo de fucking the dudes defending the chicks and everything.
Those shits are funny, güey.
Yeah. Have you, did you guys get to go see Captain Marvel?
I'm going to watch it tomorrow, güey.
Está chingona, güey.
Yeah.
Está chingona. And I say it because I know that there was a lot of controversy when it was mentioned that Brie Larson was going to play Captain Marvel.
Why was it?
Because apparently the original character was a guy.
No.
Captain Marvel was a guy.
No. Well, it's a long mamada, but I guess the one that passed her the powers was a vato.
Okay.
Pero the Captain Marvel mamada pretty much has mostly, for the most part, been a chick.
Okay.
If there's any controversy, was that the fucking nerds probably were all pissed because it's a comic book chick, way. So she's heavy on top, she's heavy on the bottom, and her fucking tiny ass waist, and then she wears like a skimpy little tiny fucking outfit, way, que you don't even know how anything stays in, way. If anything, they would have been mad que pinche esta
más tapada.
Vieja culero. Yeah, que no, well, she doesn't.
Because también
she doesn't look exagerada, and she
wasn't there like también when Samuel L. Jackson played Fury, because he was a white guy.
The original one was white, but tampoco that was otros cabrones, and because even the nerds would have defended it because the vato that ¿cómo se llama este güey? That Samuel L. Jackson's playing, his Nick Fury. There's a whole comic book series where that Nick Fury was black. And that's kind of where all the stories from the Avengers, like at least in the beginning, were pulled kind of like from those that were more mature stories. And in those more mature stories where they cussed, they told desmadre, they sometimes showed like nudity, todo. It was like an R-rated fucking comic book Avengers. In those series, he was black. So there's no controversy.
Yeah, well, we want to go see it and nos echamos el matiné. No mames, güey. Esta, if you have little kids or que sean niñas or anything, I suggest they go see it because it's got a good message.
Really?
Yeah, it's got a good message. It's just like, fucking, and it's not me, saying, que la chingada, it's about time. No, it's just, you see it and like, you could, like, when I looked around and you could see a lot of the females they were like really into it because like, they could connect with this character, because of I'm not going to spoil it, but the shit that she goes through. And as of anybody, someone like, you know what, que toda madre, because, and I think it was, I don't know if it was timed that way or anything, but it came around the Women's Day,
Probably
for sure.
So,
Come on, these dudes don't do
No, entiendo, but I'm like, it was like well timed or well released, and it was like, you know what, fuck yeah, toda madre, I'm down with that shit.
That's cool. I've never really been into those kind of movies, like superhero ones. Nunca me interesaron, güey.
¿Nunca te interesaron?
But I feel like I'm missing out with everybody always talks about them.
There's a chingo of them now, güey.
Oh, yeah, dude. You got enough to fucking binge for a week or two.
Yeah.
Sí,
maybe I don't have an imagination for that. Because se me hace medio mamón when they exaggerate shit. I tried watching... There's one on Netflix with the Hitman that you told me about. Que sale Johnny Knoxville that gets killed.
Oh, yeah, the Polar?
No me gustó, güey.
¿No te gustó?
Muy exaggerated.
Esa sí está bien exagerada.
All right. Well, maybe I haven't found
It's a whole other style, güey.
Yeah.
It's a whole other style fucking...
It's just like I guess they're like there's a lot of people out there, and I don't know if they're adapting it from like the Asian culture because I know a lot of the
anime stuff.
Not the anime, but también like the fantasy. As far as being able to leap or control like matter or like a pegar un pinche brinco de 10 pies y luego pararse en una
books. I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, okay. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, I know that a lot of it was like Asian mythology or.
Well, it's a lot of mythology in general, güey.
Okay.
So, like, ya ves el Thor, güey. Thor, ¿qué tiene que ver Thor con Japanese culture or anything, güey? ¿Me entiendes? It's all Nordic shit también, or yeah, they just. It's like little kid shit. Like, hey, I wish I could fly type of deal. Oh, ¿sabes qué? Well, dibujar un vato that can fly.
Yeah, and I wish I could smash things. Oh, pues aquí está el pinche Hulk.
El pinche Hulk, yeah.
Oh, fuck, I want to run fast. Which, speaking of, how many of you guys ever bought shoes thinking that they're going to make you run fast?
Like the Sandlot?
You bring out the Converse?
The PF Flyers, no?
The PF Flyers, yeah.
That's the Sandlot, no?
Yeah, the PF, the black ones, güey, right?
Yeah.
Que estos güeyes me hacen correr a madres.
Yeah, no, well, the pumps. I remember when the Converse, the pumps came out. And on the... Come on,
Reebok. Son Reebok or son Nike?
We're trying to play basketball. Hasta el güey pumping his fucking... His tongue.
The pumps were ahead of their time, güey.
Estaban ponchados los cabrones.
You're like, you still can't jump, puto.
There was the culeros, remember, in a... I don't know, the pinche, remember the Nike with the little bubble on the side?
Oh, yeah,
yeah. That vatos te lo chingaban with the pencil, güey.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, pinches culeros, güey. No mames, güey.
It's funny, güey.
Yeah, está cabrón, güey, because I was looking for the older school Captain Marvel pictures y parece que ya salen puras de la película or the new one. All the fucking more descarado ones must be buried now, güey.
I don't know. I'm just, it's one of the, so that's why I'm like, pinche raza.
Did you guys ever get into comic books, like collecting them or no?
No. No.
Yeah, I have a chingo, güey.
I didn't. When we were little, I didn't have that. ¿Cómo te diría? I didn't have that influence around me. And in school, pues todos miramos el pinche Chavo del Ocho, el Chapulín Colorado. If anything, it was baseball training cards. It was fucking the Garbage Pail Kids.
I remember those guys.
That's what we would collect.
It was Garbage Patch, no?
No, Garbage Pail.
Oh.
Garbage Pail, because they're on the Cabbage Patch.
Oh, the Cabbage Patch.
Yeah, the Garbage Pail Kids.
Yeah, they had the little sticker cards también, no?
Yeah, y luego venían con un chicle, güey. Tieso, el hijo de su puta madre.
All those fucking candies, güey.
Pinches tiesos para la chingada, but you know what? They're pretty good.
I like those zebra gums. Remember those zebra ones? No. That were different multicolored ones que no duraban nada, pero tenían like a zebra as the logo.
Oh, yeah?
You don't remember that?
I don't.
Fuck, I forget the name of them.
I don't remember
But
those.
they had like different color ones. Y esas más no duraban para nada, güey. Te quedabas con un chingo de sed, güey, like a minute after.
You're describing every fucking chiclet I've ever had.
Yeah.
Los pinches chiclets.
No duran,
like fucking 5-6 chews y ya valió madre.
Well, eso vienen in packs of 5, güey.
Yeah.
I just had a fucking mazapan, a chocolate mazapan donut a couple of days ago.
I saw that.
That shit was bomb, güey.
¿Dónde? ¿De donuts? Right there.
Donuts, yeah, right there in Downey.
Yeah, you were down the street from Noile then.
Well, I live down the street, güey.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys are practically neighbors.
So it's fucking, it's pretty good. There's this little spot in Downey called Donas, Donas.
¿No agarraste the fucking the Selena donut?
Nah.
¿No te tomaste selfie in front?
Nah, they're kind of taxed fucking $6 for a sparkly donut.
Ay, güey.
Bidi, bam, bam.
Yeah, no, thank you. But the mazapan chocolate donut was fucking bomb, way. And it doesn't have like that grease taste that some of like the donuts have.
Yeah.
You know, like the ones that you go for like the where they sell Chinese food and shit like that.
Yeah.
Estos, they have a really good taste, way.
Really?
Have you been there or no?
No. Every time I pass by, están cerrados.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
It's like, fuck, I passed by at 6 in the morning. This should be open.
When you get a chance. Nah, wait, 6 in the morning.
Dude, ¿a qué horas vas a agarrar un pinche cafecito y
6 in the
dona?
morning, the guys that are going to construction, they're not going to spend $6 on a fucking donut, way.
No, pero los cabrones que van a ir a trabajar al hospital down the street, they do.
I don't know, way.
They need that little sugar
They
rush.
go to Starbucks. Whatever they're doing is working because when we were there was a fucking line.
Yeah,
and
because
the decor's pretty cool.
They keep like small windows open.
Anyway, they're not greedy.
Yeah, that's true.
But
you know what?
if you get a chance, check it out, güey. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, no, definitely. Because I was arguing the same thing for el Danny Trejo. Because they're like, dude, he only opens up like fucking 4 or 5 hours. I'm like, yeah, but you know what? His people are there 2 hours before getting the stuff ready, and then they're there to work. No, he's not working anymore.
He's not gonna pay him overtime. What a dick.
Culero.
Yeah. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that he's not that he's in it for the money. I don't know if he is or not, but it's just
Dick, he has money, güey.
Yeah.
You don't need to fucking.
He's got the cantina, he's got the taqueria, he's got.
Hey, did George Lopez open up a dispensary or what?
I think so.
He did?
Yeah, and I saw it with con el Momo. No, el Momo, con el
with Citric, no?
Citric,
yeah. I saw a picture and I was like, this guy open up a dispensary or what?
It looks, or I don't know if he opened it up or he's promoting it or what, but yeah, his image was all over the place. So if they're using your image, it must be your place.
Yeah. Well, good for him, way to get in there. This is a fucking green rush right now, way. A lot of people are making a lot of money with that shit.
There's a lot of güeros, güey.
It's starting to become more of like not hidden. Mm-hmm. Like you don't have to hide anymore, you know.
But you know what? I don't know where I was hearing it. Like, dude, it's becoming so fucking accepted and popular. I miss the fact of finding that shady fool in the alley and going making that deal. Yeah,
you're right.
I miss that. Like, I miss this.
But see, that's why the mass hysteria was that if they legalize it, everybody's gonna smoke. But they didn't factor that part. The high to fucking score and be discreet.
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to be turned off by that. And they're going to be well, it's not the same. It's like when you got tattoos back in the day. And now the old school guys are like, well, fuck that. I got them when they were I was still discriminated.
Well, it wasn't cool.
Then what do you want, Dig? You want to be accepted?
When the Ramon wouldn't give me a job.
You want to be accepted, but then you want to be a dick about it. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, that's true. Mm-hmm. Because now, like, I guess I don't know what's a shocker now, but I remember like when I used to see los ponqueteros or the metalheads and everything, right away they're like, algo así, son maliosos o lo que sea. Now they're using it as a trend,
really?
Yeah.
They would tell you que was?
Yeah, they're like, I saw, what was it, at the train? I saw unos güerillos coming in, they're like 16, maybe 15, and they got the creepers, and they got the
those Sex Pistols out.
And everything, and I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, and I'm like, do you really know the story behind this?
You're one of those, huh?
I'm
Ramon.
You'll be surprised, way these kids read up on a lot of shit.
I get it.
I get
it. That's why I didn't put myself in that spot.
This guy will school you, way.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get into the fucking, but I think there was something, and we keep going back to this, but
we're always like that, though. I'm sorry to interrupt you, because we talked about the forums, how people in forums that have been doing shit for a long time, let's say fucking playing guitar or hunting or whatever. This dude was in the skateboard forum when he was into that shit. Mm-hmm. You have people that have been doing it for a while, and they're fucking assholes.
Yeah.
But newbies that come in asking questions. Oh, this is a wrong thread, bro. This question's been answered fucking 300 times, bro. What are you doing? It's like, Dick, why are you being a dick, way? It's a newbie coming in, and you're trying to act like the fucking veterano, fucking douchebag that knows everything. Like
every little form, like you're saying, has that shit. Gets to that point where
guitar players have that shit. Where it's like, Dick, just be cool, way.
That's all of Reddit. All of fucking Reddit's like that también, güey. Pinches vatos culeros. But yeah, the forums for sure, where you find a forum on anything, güey. Wow. And you ask una pregunta that you as a novice, como dices, don't know shit. Yeah. And people get all fucking rude, güey.
Yeah.
You didn't fucking search? There's a fucking search bar. You know how to Google? You don't know how to Google? This is 2018.
Yeah.
Or 2019, no mames. You don't know how to Google?
So what do you think, Ramon? I mean, you were pretty judgy about those punk kids. I mean, you think that that's really the proper way to treat people that you think that you found at first?
There's something about it because I don't know. If I remember correctly, cuando eran punk, they were authentic in the sense that, like, ellos rompían it looks like whatever they were wearing, it was bought that way. Mm-hmm. It's not like they took the time to shred the pants or like the time to sew
out of Forever 21, así salieron.
Yeah, or like maybe Hot Topic or something,
Maybe they just like the style with it. They're probably not even into the music.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, I don't know. Like, I feel like, okay, there was something authentic to it back in the days. And now, yeah, you know, I get it. It's coming back and everything, but it's being so easy for them. Maybe for me, it's the fact that it's just almost handed to them, or they could just buy it, but they don't take the time to make it to personalize it, you know? Because that was always the thing about it, you know? Even when, like, you know...
Oh, dale, wait, my bad.
No. Even when, like, you know, when growing up, like, por ejemplo, you always fucking pressed your shirts and your pants, right? You took the time. You know, there was that moment where you were being delicate with that. You know, there's something to it. Y también, like con nosotros, you know, I'm not saying that people don't clean their sneakers or their tennis shoes, but there was like something like, you know, tenías el pinche toothbrush, especially to clean the Cortez or to clean the fucking Converse or los pinches, los Adidas or lo que sea. You know, even the British Knights. Fuck, I had British Knights. You know, and everything. And I don't know now, los veo, and it's like, some of it looks like it's not even personalized. It's just... It's one of those general merchandise, because then once in a while I'll see the person that actually sold on the patch or the fucking flag or whatever it is.
But what you're saying works both ways, güey. Because pinche, yo cuando estaba más fucking jovenzazo, back when Tyro Records still existed, güey. It works both ways. Yeah, I don't know. I think I came from like an interview, and I was like, ¿qué pedo, güey? Andaba bien vestido, güey. You know, fucking corbata, fucking shirt, nice, chingón. And fucking all the Tower Records, fucking checking out some fucking punk fucking CDs, whatever. And un punketero como dices tú, that, yeah, probably shredded his own fucking shit. Put it, not so his patches, put the little fucking patch with the little fucking safety pins.
The safety pins.
Fucking todo fucking decked out, chingón, güey. Pinche pelo fucking all punked out. And fucking, he kept trying echándome ojos, güey. He was like,
because you were in the punk section?
Well, that I didn't know. I was like, what the fuck, güey? Is there going to be beef? Like, what's happening? Does he know me? And then when he was leaving, he gave me that fucking douche like bump, and it was like, fucking poser. And he kept walking, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, shit.
And no se me prendió el foco what was happening until I go, was he talking shit because ando en corbata looking at fucking little punk CDs, güey?
No, because you had the Green Day album in your hands, güey.
Fucking dookie.
Blink 182, where like a fucking poser. But that's a good point where you just don't know the content, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not snobbing them, or I'm not giving them looks like pose. No, nomás me quedo, nomás like, I don't know. No es de que I'm judging them, pero me da lástima.
That's pretty judgy, güey.
Me da lástima.
Well, people still clean their shoes with toothbrushes, bro. Let me tell you that much.
I'm sure they do.
Especially in these times.
There's people that don't. There was a guy on the internet that was proposing to his girlfriend, and he had Jordans on. The foot that was gonna get creased up, he took his Jordans off because he didn't want the shoe to get creased up. There's people that still take their shoes very serious, way.
I was just using it as an example, not saying that they don't do that.
I'm just saying it's pretty judgy, way.
Even hats, people still fucking clean the hats. They reshape them with.
Pues because now se revende todo, güey.
Yeah, you reshape them con la olla para el café.
Shit. There's a whole thing.
Yeah, like what you do is you wet it, you clean it with the toothbrush, and then to reshape it, you flip the olla over, one that's kind of long, and then you put the snapback on it and you let it sit. You blow dry it a little bit, and it gives it that shape back. When you buy a hat that's all fucking... So con la olla upside down, it gives that shape again, and it looks fucking nice. Where, you know, you get a nice fucking...
We need that more. The more you know, fucking... Dun, dun, dun. Está cabrón with pinche life hacks. Eso no me sabía, güey.
Pero, pues, I get what you're saying, güey. I get like that when I see a Rolling Stone shirt, when I see a Joy Division shirt at Hot Topics, or not Hot Topics, at Forever 21. Yeah. When I see an AC/DC shirt, a Metallica shirt, any of those bands that I know these kids don't listen to these bands, like that kind of irks me right there when I see that. Because I saw a girl with a Smith shirt one time.
And you make a comment, right?
At a, I think it was like a Plato's Closet, one of those bougie fucking thrift stores. And I was like, hey, I like that band. Like, what's your favorite song? Okay, all of them. I was like,
that's when you know it's...
That's a poser fucking answer question from back in the day.
Well, what's your favorite album?
Yeah.
You know?
Y le digo, me and my girl, we're going to go see the Sweet and Tender Hooligans pretty soon. She's like, what's that? I think she's wearing a Smith shirt.
I know.
That's a fucking song.
Exactly.
It's not even a fucking the band. I'm not even like put two and two together.
Yeah, it's a cover band, yeah.
And I'm like, está pinche vieja. So that turns me off with bands.
I think I had the same thing with somebody, and I told them, I was like, oh yeah, I just saw the Handsome Devils. You know, actually, it was we want to go see it at
the Santa Fe Spring.
Santa Fe Spring Swap Meet, and like 2 days or a week after, I told somebody because they were like, I don't know if it was a coworker or what. And I told them, I just want to, just saw the fucking Hansel Devils play the other day at the Santa. Like. The who? Yeah, well, because they were wearing I think they were wearing a patch or something. Like, yeah.
That's Smith's patch?
Yeah, Miss Smith's patch. And like, I'm like, you're wearing the patch. Oh, casi se la arranco. Like, give me that. It's wasted. It's wasted on you, you know?
It's a patch. I mean, if it's a patch versus a shirt, está más cabrón, no? Because you got to take the time to choose the patch, choose where you're going to put it, way. It took more work, güey. Está cabrón, güey. That's to see maybe you should pull his patch, güey.
That's why I don't wear sports teams sometimes. Yeah. Sometimes if I do like the old stuff, like I have like...
Because then he goes to McDonald's and gets into shit.
I know, right? I did get into shit.
Fucking he can't order coffee anymore.
I haven't been there.
Then he's got to order his coffee and start looking up stats.
I mean, I have like a Kings jacket from the 80s, but I mean, it's just representing the city, way at that point. I mean, if somebody asked me, hey, you watch hockey? No, way, I'm just representing my city, way. And that old emblem that kind of has the Texas kind of the Kings logo, that's iconic, way.
Exactly.
You know, for our city, way. But if I'm not going to wear a fucking LeBron jersey or some shit like that, way.
Yeah, I won't wear that either because if I don't follow it, I don't know. I mean, and sometimes I still have the Dodgers cap. And sometimes I'll wear it, but when they ask me about the current team, I'm like, dude, I'm the old school. I don't follow this new team right there. But this is still fucking...
It's like, I only know about Daryl Strawberry.
Yeah, Kirk Gibson, puto.
Yeah, right.
You know?
Ramon starts going like this.
Puro Oral Hershiser for me.
Pinchi, el panzazuela. El torito panzazuela.
That's funny, bro. But do you think it's cool to wear like a Dodgers hat? It's just the city, right?
It's a city, yeah. But I mean, it's like you see it a lot, and I don't know. It's fine, the hardcore
it's
fans.
Fine, right, bro?
It's fine.
Because I see people that
be judgmental with.
I see people that are in other states that are from LA, and they still rock the fuck.
Yeah.
They're representing your city.
Yeah, they're representing your city. Yeah.
Yeah, right. And it's crazy.
But as long as you have that line, where like you made it clear, you make it clear, or like, oh shit, the Dodgers, hey, did you hear what they did to this? They just fucking traded so and so. Like, dude, I'm just representing.
You just do like Esteban says, ¿sabes qué?
Yeah.
Like,
no way, I'm just wearing the fucking.
Just rocking my city.
Just rocking my city, puto.
And it's crazy because
as long as you don't pull, como dice la chick that's like, oh yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was. You just say, "Sasuke, I like the shirt." That's it, way.
Yeah, it's crazy because baseball is not. It's one of those sports that's kind of like the numbers are dying. Like NFL, like the viewers, people that watch these, it's all going down. But like it's still like if you want to represent your city, you do it with a baseball cap.
Well, the crazy thing también is these vatos, the fucking baseball. Their numbers, like you're saying, are dying. They've invested so much money in little league type of things that the little league numbers are going up. Now with the football thing, que pinche, the concussions and all that shit, and people prefer to put their kids in football.
Yeah.
They've invested so much money that they're now pulling a chingo of kids into fucking little league. Yeah, guys, now if you look at your Facebook, your Instagram, like everybody's kids are in fucking baseball now, way.
Yeah. I see them in fucking pinche equipos de fútbol, güey. The Chivas.
I go through my thing and everybody's like joining fucking little leagues.
Yeah, they're trying to invest in the future, I guess. Huh?
But they're putting in money the long game, way.
Yeah, but you guys know who Bob Costas is, right?
Yeah.
That guy got fired from NBC because during the Super Bowl a couple years ago or last year sometime, he was talking during the broadcast about the effects of fucking playing football. What it does,
the concussions and
he started talking about him, and the league said that he was out of pocket, so they fucking fired him.
I believe you, güey. Esos ways, it's like that whole fucking thing with the concussions, güey, se hacen pendejos, and they're like, no, pero todo está bien, güey.
The league knows the stats, güey. Yeah, they know all that shit. They know. Look at what happened to Junior Seau, where he fucking killed himself. Like a lot of these people, fucking they.
Or el otro güey que mató was it his wife, no, and his family or whatever, and then ¿cómo se llamaba?
Yeah, no.
It was the whole thing in San Diego, no?
Yeah. Or was it San Diego, güey?
I want to say, but I might be wrong, güey. No me acuerdo bien. Pero mató toda la familia or whatever.
The sports listeners right now listen to us. They're like fucking yelling at the radio.
Sorry, guys.
We're not football guys,
motherfuckers is this guy?
We're not football, basketball, ni el baseball anymore, güey.
No.
We're not sports guys anymore, güey.
Nah, I stopped watching baseball when they got strict with the steroids. I like those home runs.
that was your shit. Y
Those
se
are
fue.
Mark McGuire retired and I was out.
Yeah, no. I went to the last time I went to Dodger Stadium, Sammy Sosa hit a home run and beat the Dodgers 1-0.
Like the last time I watched fucking baseball, todavía jugaba Bo Jackson.
Ese güey era una verga, güey. I'll tell
Ese
you
güey es
that
una
much.
verga, güey.
Ese güey.
That guy y el Deion Sanders, way. The fucking double duties, way. They were both playing two sports at the same time, way.
Yeah.
Like, that's cabrón, way.
El pinche, el Bo Jackson era una verga, güey.
The injury fucked up, bitch. Now he's into, like, archery or something.
Yeah, he's
Have
a
you seen
hunter.
his
He's a hunter.
30 for 30?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this shit, güey.
That chingón. That's a 30 for 30 is a good series
Yeah.
on ESPN, way.
Because he's talking about, what was it?
Remember Bono's?
Yeah.
No,
those
the
commercials.
classic fucking, yeah, güey. El classic poster que tenían todos where he had the shoulder pads in the back.
Oh, yeah. With the Lawrence Taylor fucking...
Nothing's ever been less gay. No te acuerdas he didn't have a shirt on, güey. He just had the pants and the fucking pads.
Yeah, and then like every
Ramon
guy,
gave me a look like, you can't say that shit.
I know. What the fuck?
My bad, way, my
no,
bad.
but like I'm thinking about it, like, holy shit, yeah, you're right.
Because I remember you go into
politically correct.
you
way.
go into your compas fucking room, way.
Why are you throwing G-bombs way in the episode?
Hey, no, estaba the classic poster with the mija in the bikini with the Lamborghini,
The
the
Lamborghini,
Countach, the
yeah,
white
yeah.
and the next to them está el Bo Jackson half encuerado, güey.
Hey, Bo Jackson una verga, güey. He's fucking...
He I don't know.
Era una eminencia.
And he went out in the prime. I mean, he got
injured.
Yeah, he got taken out in his prime.
They did fucking
Was it his hip?
Career
Was his
ending.
hip, right?
I don't know if it was his hip, way. I don't know the
Could've been,
exact
güey. Pero sí,
stats.
fucking, those vatos went out to fucking take him out, güey.
Yeah, está cabrón, güey.
Yeah.
Otros tiempos.
Okay, I don't
The
know.
90s were awesome, man. Especially for sports, where I mean, I think we had a fucking...
Yeah, we had.
We talked about this before, way.
Send your angry letters to Ramon.
Why me? Yo qué dije? If anything, you know what? Fuck this shit. No, but fucking hablando de los 90s and shit, y hablando de todo eso, like, what feelings did you get when you heard that Alex Trebek fucking said that he has cancer, man?
I didn't get anything because I didn't hear that.
No?
Yeah,
He's got
the little video was good, way. See, I got like a fucking little moment of pause, but aparte de eso, like,
It's like,
I don't know
fuck. You know what?
I don't want to say that I don't care,
But yeah, it's one of the, I mean, when you grew up, you might have caught, you had to catch a fucking
Oh, yeah, I
episode
would
of,
watch Jeopardy.
right? Because you're like, oh, I know this one.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. It's this. It's like, I didn't answer in the form of a question. Fuck my life.
Yeah.
You know? But it was always fucking entertaining. And
So he just announced that he has cancer?
yeah.
Wow.
And it's
What
very,
kind of cancer?
It's,
it's like terminal fucking.
yeah,
I
it's
forgot what it was.
kidney or pancreatic.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's very fucking, ¿cómo se dice?
Strong?
Yeah.
Aggressive?
Aggressive.
Wow.
It's really aggressive. So he just sent that out.
Yeah,
and
it
it's
was
like,
a sad little thing, man.
like, fuck, dude. It's like, no, cheese.
Yeah, we grew up with that, dude. Pretty much.
You know, then when King Kong Bundy just passed away,
Oh, yeah, King Kong.
También?
Bundy.
yeah, it's like, fuck.
Esa no me sabía.
You know, I heard like esta Christian Bach passed away, like Luke Perry. It's like, dude, it's like the people, like, it's gonna happen, you know? Like all these
We're
people.
at that age, way.
Yeah, when all our.
But it feels like some of them are going early, way.
Yeah.
You know? Like Luke Perry was 54?
52.
That's fucking young, way.
It is.
That's you're fucking 13 years away from retirement still. You still gotta work your ass at that age, right?
Imagínate, güey. So,
I said
yeah.
cancer está cabrón, güey. I just saw this video of this dude in Missouri that had stage 4 cancer.
Uh-huh.
And he was taking cannabis oil capsules, and somebody called the cops saying that he was smoking weed. And he wasn't smoking weed. He was taking
the
capsules. And the cops came into his hospital bed, way, and they were searching all his shit, way. This guy has stage 4 cancer. He's pretty much...
So,
he already told the
what
doctor...
state was this in,
Missouri.
then?
He already told the doctors what they need to do with his
his
fucking...
body.
With everything. And so he's Facebook Live, and the cops are just searching through all his shit. And he's like, come on, guys, like... Cut me a fucking break. Like, I
Y el
didn't even
pinche vato
smoke.
que lo reportó, pinche culero.
He said he was smoking, and the guy was like, you can't smell anything, man. Like, Missouri legalized. I know it's not in the books yet, but we legalized it already.
They legalized it?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. For medicinal, I think. I don't know the details on that. But the point is that the cops...
But regardless, even if it was illegal, with that's a fucking is a douchey maximum power way.
Sí se me enchinó el cuero, güey. I got a little sad on that shit. Almost emotional fucking hearing this guy in his voice, way. Like... He's dying, way. He's fucking dying. And the cops they're not leaving, way. And they're like, one of them's like, you have a bag behind you. We need to search that. And he's like, come on, guys. Like,
for real?
Like, come on. Y luego llega the doctor, and the doctor's like, what's going on here? And then the guy, they explained to her what's going on. And she was like, do you guys have like a warrant for this? Like, what are you guys doing? And they kind of gave her like a douchey fucking remark. She's like, oh, okay. Well, can we take this outside? Like, I mean, this dude's fucking stage 4 cancer, güey.
Yeah.
And a huevos querían encontrar fucking weed in the fucking room. And
that's a fucking mamada, güey.
It went viral, güey. I mean, he put it on Facebook Live, and I caught it on YouTube, and I guess a lot of people were fucking really upset at that, way.
Well, with good reason, no?
Yeah, it was pretty sad to hear his voice, way. I mean, the dude's fucking dying, way. Like, he's just fucking...
Even if it was illegal, güey, ¿qué pedo, güey? I don't understand.
Déjalo, güey, right? Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
You're not going to become a sergeant with this bus, way.
Yeah.
Where you can catch 2 capsules.
Oh, my God.
Check it out, fucking jefe.
Yeah.
We got 5 capsules off the street.
Yeah.
Fucking culeros, güey. That whole stigma with the fucking weed is un desmadre, güey. It's a fucking bullshit, güey.
Yeah.
You know, and... no, wait, está cabrón. That's...
Oh, shit. Somebody's hungry. I heard that.
Fucking...
So
it was on me, güey.
Is you? Are you hungry?
Pues ahí está algo a cenar, pero...
No, shit.
Fucking...
Pero no, see, that whole weed thing sí está... Pinche mamón, güey.
I just thought it was fucked up, because this way is basically his death.
También, was it your sister, güey, that put that little post that, que chingón que Paul Manafort got 42 months and este otro cabrón got fucking life for some weed offense or got fucking 20 years or some shit?
I'm not sure. I stopped seeing her shit. She puts up some good shit, but I don't catch it all.
But Simon, que everybody was fucking, that this vato got 42 for a whole bunch of mamás, way against the fucking country, whatever, you know, fucking pretty much. And then he had a picture of another dude, a fucking black dude, said, oh, but this guy got fucking 20 years for weed offenses.
But how do we take care of that way? That's a matter of having the pockets to hire the right representation. I mean, that has nothing to do with the way the law system basically is established. What that has to do is your pockets can afford this representation and those pockets can afford this representation. So how do we take care of that?
No, pero también because on the books there's for like weed, eso since what is the categories? It's categorized like with the coke or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are mandatory sentences where it says, oh, if you have this much, it's as many years. On the Manafort thing, a judge decides,
what state was he in?
It's between 5 and 10 years or whatever, or between like 2 or 10 years. And the judge kind of, all right, te voy a dar quebrada, I'll give you 2 years. No, you see medio culero, 8 years. The fucking like weed offenses, mamada, for a lot of them are mandatory. Okay, this happened, you get 5 years a huevo. I don't got leeway.
Well,
even if I want to be a good dude.
Technically, they could enforce that in California because at the federal level, it's still technically illegal. But I mean, they're not going to come and start fucking raiding shops out here.
Take the other day, there was a fucking those morenitos on the platform, fucking blazing a pinche a stogie or what is it?
A blunt.
A blunt. They're fucking smoking a blunt on the platform. Mm-hmm. Fucking the cops are like fucking like maybe, I don't know, like 50 yards away. I'm like, dude, there is no, I mean.
That's pretty douchey though, way.
It is.
Because that's the equivalent of an open container, way. Like,
it is.
You're not going to drink we're not going to go into the fucking metro or wherever you were and drink a fucking beer right there and fucking take shots, way.
Yeah.
They're just doing it just because, look, fuck you guys.
You know, but the otra cosa is like, okay, so I understand that lately all these laws have changed, you know? Like, antes you could smoke in a fucking restaurant. You could
Cigarettes?
smoke in a theater or in a bar or whatever. As time has progressed, those laws have changed. It's, you know, they're making it difficult for smokers, right?
Yeah.
But you're not going to, and I don't see it as much, but once in a while there's a douchebag or whatever that like will be on a platform or like, you know, smoking a cigarette y echándole el humo todos. I understand not everybody likes it.
Yeah.
That's douchey, you know? Yeah. That's fucking, that's
just being inconsiderate.
Yeah, that's being an asshole, you know? It's inconsiderate. Same thing with the weed. Okay, it's legal. Fuck, I get it. But no se pongan ahí fucking blazing it and then throwing the smoke to everybody. You know, it's like, come on.
I agree with that way. Yeah, you need to, there's a time and place for it.
You know?
Yeah.
And even people fucking, Even people,
What state is this dude in?
I don't know, güey. I don't know the whole facts, güey.
All right.
It might not be the simple.
So Panafort just got 4 years in prison for conspiracy to defraud the U.S. witness, tampering, bank fraud, and tax fraud, right? And then Corvin Cooper got life in prison at age of 34 for a non-violent marijuana conviction. So, Siri, what is white privilege? I guess. Oh, shit.
What's this California drug trafficker sentenced to life? So
it's California.
So that guy was a California drug trafficker. I mean, I don't know. That's the other thing where I saw this Vice thing that was saying that that the ICE was targeting Chicanos with tattoos and saying that they're illegal and shit like that. I get it, way. That sucks, right? But the guy they were interviewing, way, this is how fucking biased Vice is getting now, way. The guy they were interviewing they were talking to him like, oh, so they did this to you? Oh, man. So they judged? They say you were a gang member? Yeah. This guy had a fucking unregistered gun in the car, way. And they're treating him like if he's a fucking victim, way.
Yeah.
I'm looking at this like, are you guys fucking missing the point? Like, this guy had a fucking unregistered gun in the car, and he's complaining how he was treated by law enforcement. What the fuck are you guys doing, way? He's a fucking criminal, way.
Yeah.
Like, I get, like, if he was somebody that was in the metro stop or un paisita that was going to work and they fucking started harassing him for no reason, I get it, way. But this dude, I mean, we come from these neighborhoods, way. He had all the symptoms.
All the symptoms.
I mean, let's the pendejos, way. And they were treating him like a fucking victim, way. Like, what's he doing with a fucking gun, way?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. It's a lot of shit.
Oh,
I guess that way is a drug trafficker from California.
Yeah, this is what he did, though. It says he was involved from 2004 to 2013. He was involved in a drug conspiracy that trafficked marijuana from California to the Charlotte area, so North Carolina. It's a little chingano. He was taking weed from California to North Carolina.
Yeah, but this made it
trafficking.
This made it sound like he's just a fucking pothead.
I thought it just kind of.
But I'm
like
saying
fucking...
no. The point is, this vato for taking weed from California to North Carolina got a life sentence because all the fucking
the state lines. The state line, he's going through how many state lines? Right?
But el otro way is almost fucking treasonous. The mamaz he did, and he got 4 years.
Yeah, that's what I mean. The pockets get the representation, way. It's how much money you have to represent yourself, way. That's really important, way.
Sí está cabrón, güey.
I don't know, way. There's different ways of looking at it. I just gotta play the devil's advocate.
No, I mean, I get you.
I know, I get what you're saying, but I mean, I'm life in prison to 4 years, way.
Yeah, it's bullshit. Way.
There's a middle ground somewhere.
There's got to be something, you know?
There's got to be some middle ground where this dude's getting life and that dude's getting 4 years.
10 años a cada uno.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I don't know.
10 años. Fuck it. You know?
Sí está muy cabrón, güey. It's too disproportionate, güey.
Definitely, way.
It's too disproportionate.
Yeah,
I'm not saying the dude's a bad dude. He broke the law. Fucking, he knew what he was doing.
He's got to pay for it. Yeah, but I mean, yeah. Es como dice Esteban, what the fuck? The symptoms were there.
The symptoms but even Vice, like he's saying, is getting fucking. They're all biased, way.
Really?
But I mean, I saw another Vice one that it wasn't that one. I didn't see the one with the tattoos.
Yeah.
But the one where he goes, the vato goes to camp where it's supposedly, Trump is saying that the border is too dangerous, and he goes to camp and he goes to like some little pueblito que fucking. It probably has like 1,000 people, way.
Yeah.
And that's the pueblo he decides he's going to go fucking camp at. A ver si está violent the border, way. And literally, they're picking up, they're trying to pick up some rocks. I don't know what the fuck, I forgot what they're doing. But there's just like a fence, like a little wooden fence and then like a little like wire fence. And they're like going through it real quick to like get something from the other side and then come back. And the dude's like, okay, so right now you're in Mexico. Or right now you're in the U.S.
Yeah.
Right now you're in Mexico.
Look how easy.
And how many people get raped here? And blah, 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 así, like, más así. But you're like, Dick, you went to like the smallest fucking pueblo in the middle of the fucking desert. A little biased, way. Like, I understand what he's trying to say. But maybe pick a better location, way.
Yeah,
but you've heard of Gavin McInnes, no?
Yeah.
He started he was associated with the Proud Boys.
Proud Boys, yeah.
He's one of the founding members of Vice, way.
Yeah.
So
that was
when they first started, it wasn't that biased way. It was a little bit more edgy. It was pretty cool. But now,
one of the producers is El Bill Maher, way.
Yeah, I know.
So.
And they went to HBO.
But
no?
you know who was hosting that one de los tattoos? Jorge Ramos' daughter.
Oh shit.
She works for Vice. Jorge Ramos, what is it?
Univision.
Ese es una verga, güey. Did you guys hear he was in fucking held hostage in Venezuela, güey? Yeah, because he was interviewing the fucking president out there, whatever the fuck that he's considered. And Jorge Ramos started showing them footage of
no le gustó, yeah.
No le gustó because he was showing them footage of Venezuelan people fucking eating from the trash can, way. And he was like, presidente, mire, ¿qué opina de esto? Or what the fuck? And the guy didn't like that. So they took all his cameras, they put him in a fucking room. His cell phone, his cameras, and everything's still in Venezuela, way. They took everything from them. Yeah, este pinche Jorge Ramos, I got a lot of respect for that guy because that's the way it goes on Fox News. He starts fighting with Ann Coulter. He starts fighting with anybody, way. And he's a fucking G, way.
Es una verga, güey.
Shout out to fucking Jorge Ramos, way. His daughter, I don't know that much. It's pretty biased.
Oh, shit.
No, sí está cabrón, güey.
No, fuck it, man. Pero a todo este pinche desmadre, güey. We just gotta find, we gotta find our own way to fucking just make it tolerable, right?
Not about tolerable. What do you mean?
Like, we can't. There's all this shit going on in the world, and sí podemos enfocar y encabronarnos and get all fucking pissed off, but in a way, I don't think we're supposed to be like that, are we?
No, I don't think so either.
But, I mean, si no te encabronas and you start ignoring it, way.
No, it's not ignoring
well,
it.
Yeah, you.
It's just not letting it consume you. Am I like, yeah, like
not consume your way, but I'm saying if you actively go out of your way, que no quiero ver eso porque va a salir pinche trompas. I don't want to hear this because así, or you watch it and sabes que you're like pinche trompas otras mamadas. Then there's something wrong with that way because the mamadas haven't changed. They're still there and it's still fucking shit up. And if they're not pissing you off, it's the same thing as if you get desensitized and then it fucking matan a alguien and you're like, well, I don't want to get involved in this.
Dick, but you at this time, it's impossible to not have that shit thrown in your face. Way. It's impossible to not be aware of what's going on because you get ads. You go on YouTube, shit's everywhere. You go on Instagram, shit's everywhere. You go on Facebook, shit's everywhere. The iPhone gives you iPhone news when you don't even ask for these fucking...
¿Qué nos pasó el otro día? We were talking about, what were we talking about? Que se los mandé. I'm like, dude, this shit just came out on my feed.
Oh, the El Paso.
Oh, yeah. We were talking, we were talking about El Paso. Like, all right, we got to look into...
And they're sending you deals, no?
Yeah, deals on flights. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah. So I don't think it's avoidable now, Fernie. It's just...
I'm saying, what I'm saying is you can't... You got to be careful not to desensitize yourself from what's happening. You know what I'm saying? If you're saying, just fucking...
No,
it is what it is.
It's not that. It's just like... Yeah, te la puedes pasar toda la pinche vida encabronado and being fucking angry like, oh, this is fucking bullshit and everything. And like, this is, what the fuck we do? Yeah. But I don't think I don't know, man. There's got to be a balance.
We're not supposed to be like that way.
It's got to be a balance.
It's like,
we don't remember what baseline is anymore. Where
it's el pedo. Yeah.
What I was telling my girl the other day, it's the equivalent of like, you know, when you get in your car and you first get in your car and you put a fucking jam that you like and you start it off at 10 and then you're fucking driving and then the next song's Ta Chingona, you go on 15. When you finish your drive, you're at 30, 40. It's a pinche loud ass fucking song. When you get back into your car and you don't adjust the volume, it's right in your face. The problem is that it's always in our faces. We don't know what that level is anymore. When we first started to get to that,
baseline,
God damn.
We're always at that way. We're always at that fucking like chaotic, you know?
Yeah. Porque también I've noticed, like, remember I think we brought up when that fucking chick brought up the 70% tax rate or whatever for the rich.
And that AOC
people fucking,
or whatever?
Yeah, everybody got up in arms. 70%. And you're like, it doesn't apply to you, way. How much do you make, pendejo? $50,000 a year?
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
people are now defending the rich, way, like, not even the rich, the ultra fucking Jeff Bezos of the world, way. There's something wrong with that, way, when los pobres, or not us in particular, but los pobres are defending those vatos like, no, wait. You want to tax them more, way? No. Dick, why are you defending them, way? If you look at the fucking, the graphs, way, it's way disproportionate way. Like a little mierdita goes like fucking vergas way.
But what do you think on that New York deal that didn't pull through? What are your opinions on the Amazon pulling out of New York?
That was.
Did you get into it or no?
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Que esos ways fucking kind of.
Yeah, they
kind of pushed to end the deal. Yeah, I think
they were complaining about something, and then all of a sudden when they're pulling out, they're complaining that they're leaving.
It's because there's two sides, and los que pretty much ganaron fueron los. Pues Amazon just said, "Sabes que we don't need."
Well, they don't need that shit. But I feel like what's her name, Alejandra AOC.
Yeah.
I feel like she came on TV and she was saying, well, we can take those $3 billion and give it to teachers, give it to the schools, give it to this. We don't need them. We can take those $3 billion. But what she didn't understand was that was Amazon's money. That's not the city's money. They don't have $3 billion to give.
No. Well,
but it's their money. It's the break from the tax. But she made it seem like.
They have it in the bank, yeah.
Yeah, she made it seem for the people, she made it seem like we don't have to give them $3 billion. We can use that for this. And I'm thinking, Dick, that's Amazon's money way. That's not the city's money. They don't have that money. That city would have been available if Amazon would have stayed way. And she got a lot of shit for that way. I mean,
well, her argument's fucking flawed, way. Porque como dices tú, that money's not in the bank. Like, it's not in the city's bank that they can just spend it when they want. Like you're saying, it's tax money that they're not getting. Pero tampoco, the problem is, I understand también que I kind of think like maybe should have accepted it for the jobs type of deal. Pero you have to understand, güey, see, if we continue to give these companies, these big companies, these almost fucking tax-free fucking breaks que no vente pa acá ni vas a pagar taxes. That happens. We never receive any money, so they're not going to have the $3 million or $3 billion in taxes. They're not going to have $1 billion or $2 billion out of it.
But they were going to pay taxes where they were going to get $27 billion.
They got a crazy tax fucking break.
It's not the biggest one, though. There's other companies that are in New York right now that have bigger tax breaks.
But that's what I'm saying. If we continue to do that, we're just fucking ourselves over away.
But it's like a double-edged sword.
Yeah, it is.
Because these guys are bringing in 25,000 jobs at $150,000 each job. That's what they took out of New York. So it's a double-edged sword. You're not going to give them a discount. They're going to not give us jobs. So what do you do with?
That's what I'm saying. I'm for it because, yeah, the jobs would have been fucking chido. But at the same time, I'm against it. That's why I'm conflicted.
It's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, because that money, you're giving them fucking... If we continue to give those tax breaks to all these big companies así, le das esto, it's like anything. They'll take a little bit more. Next time it's a little bit more. The tax breaks less. As it is, they don't ya no pagan sus taxes bien, güey.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it, bro. But we have to also see that, you know, okay, they took Amazon out of New York. So if I lived in New York, what the fuck? If I wanted to go for one of these jobs, make $150K a year, I could barely fucking afford a one-bedroom out there.
Is that everybody or certain positions?
That's el otro pedo, güey. Because then... The other thing these people are worried about...
Well, it's going to go up. The rent's going to go up.
The other thing was it was going to get gentrified because all the working class people that can't get those jobs and make 100, 150, that all they can get is like a warehouse job. And I according to them, these weren't all warehouse jobs.
Well, we'll never know what would have panned out.
It's all if now, yeah.
But if I was in New York, I would be like, okay, so what the fuck are you guys going to do for me?
Well, again, but yeah, I remember now because I hung back a little bit because I remember hearing about the story, but I didn't hear the details. I mean, no me acordaba de los detalles. But one of them was that whole gentrified, you know, because, okay, yeah, they'll come in and it's going to happen because now all these people are going to start moving in, all these bigwigs and everything, and they're going to need somewhere to live. And now the places where people could semi-afford or afford, they're going to get kicked out.
This is what they can afford because this is the outskirts of New York.
Yeah.
Man.
I don't know. I mean, we'll never know what's gonna happen. Yeah. But if
it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. If I was in New York, I would.
Yeah, but you would be like, all right, I'm gonna get a job. But now, guess what? Your rent goes up, and like, fuck. Okay, this job that I have,
and you don't qualify for that job.
Yeah.
I don't. And now what? Like, okay, at least before I used to have a house, and with the little job or the 2 or 3 jobs that I had, I could afford it. Now with one job, I can't even afford the place that I'm living at.
There's no homes, I mean, they're barely
apartments or whatever. I'm just saying
it's more expensive than San Francisco.
I'm just saying in general.
I mean, I don't even know how these people are fucking...
No, these are outskirts. That's what I'm saying. This is not Manhattan, way. This is not even
the Bronx,
like right on the
Queens.
Outside. This is más alejado. These are like suburbs, way.
Yeah,
this
by
is
Jersey, right?
Where the working class people work, way.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's where the space is at for
the jobs that they're creating, like you're saying, those jobs that pay all that money, those jobs are probably jobs these people can't get. So these people are going to move there and then eventually price these people out. kind of tipo San Francisco, tipo Silicon Valley.
Yeah, lo que pasó. Yeah.
Well, at this point, that's just speculation, way. So
No, well,
we don't know. We don't know what would have eventually panned through, but I don't know, way.
But I'm saying that's probably would have happened. But then that goes back to the argument we had before about gentrification. Is it good that the city comes up, like it becomes a pricier thing, everything gets better, whatever, you get better shops, you get better services now because people are making more money,
better
they pay
roads,
more taxes.
Better this because, you know.
People pay more property taxes, all that shit.
And then los que estaban ahí antes now can't afford this and they get pushed out. And now where do they go?
The problem is, como te digo, güey, people are now defending ricos, güey. Like, if you look at the little things, that all the wealth is like in like a little fucking sliver. It's like the 0.001% or something that have most of the wealth, way that have all the money.
Yeah.
And we end up with the fucking que los jobs están bien fucking, the job numbers están chingones, but what are the quality of those fucking jobs?
Driving Uber all day, way.
Yeah, driving Uber, fucking jobs que te dan with 30 hours just to at the point to not get benefits,
32,
whatever.
Isn't it 32?
I'm just
my
just
bad.
saying, you know, fucking.
So you think more of like a socialist approach is what this country needs?
I don't know if that isn't that cabrón, güey.
So we're in a society where we're just
not socialist, but acuérdate que back in the days, in the 50s, whatever, even I think into the 60s, the rich got fucking taxed like almost like 90% or something, way, and they still did fine. You still had fucking mega millionaires or whatever, dudes that were fucking.
And a good portion, a good majority were like middle class.
I'm not saying go back to 90%, but I'm saying, ¿cómo se llama la otra? The Warren?
What year are you talking about? The 50s?
Like in the 50s, way.
Yeah.
Production in the States was at the all-time high, though, way. I mean, everything's getting sent out to China, way. I mean...
Well, we've shifted from manufacturing to service, way.
But that's what a lot of people were doing in those days. I mean, you could live in Detroit and work for fucking GM and be able to buy a home.
And how's that changed that the los riquillos should pay as much as we do?
I'm not saying about that. I'm just saying that in those times we had more work here in the States. That there was more.
There was more quality jobs.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
That's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, the rich, the ultra wealthy people, even at I don't know what point it is, they don't pay like the same proportion that we pay.
They need to pay taxes. Way. I'm not saying that.
No, but I'm saying they don't pay the thing is, when you bring it up and you go, hey, pues estos ways aren't paying their full taxes. They go, dick, este way paid fucking $10 million in taxes. And you go, how much did he make? Oh, he made fucking 100. So that's 10%.
Yeah.
He goes, ponle Ramon. Ramon made whatever, 60,000. He pagó 25% of that way in taxes. Is that equal? That's not equal, way.
I'm not saying it's equal.
No, that's what I'm saying. But that's where we have to get, way. You don't have to get to 70 or 90% way. But you got to get to a point where they pay at least, because when they bring up that thing, okay, they don't pay their fair share. The other argument is always, dick, they paid this many millions in taxes. How can you say they don't pay their fair share? Fair share is que paguen igual que yo. If I pay 20% in taxes,
they pay.
No matter loopholes or whatever they do, they pay 20%.
Even more, way. I feel like they should, as if you reach a certain bracket in the status, your taxes go up, way.
But I'm saying you have to start at least where we're even.
Yeah.
Right?
No, well, it's disproportionate, way.
Yeah, está muy cabrón, güey.
I think John Oliver had a thing on this on Last Weekend Tonight. They were talking about this
Recently, or is it an older one?
Yeah, no, they were talking about how like.
Well, sí, ya estamos por ahí, güey. He's doing a Ramonzazo.
Oh, I know. Well, like I thought que te iba a dar un putazo or something.
No,
like,
you guys take like 2 hours to set for the show, way.
Yeah, sí, cierto. We took a long time today, güey.
I'm with the guitar, ready to go.
Está calentando for like 2 hours, güey.
¿So qué dices, güey?
ya se me olvidó.
No, que John Oliver did something.
Oh, yeah, he had something about it that, like, you know how we're always talking about, like, in the 50s, there was production and everything. The change is automation, you know? It's like a lot of people are... We can't compare it anymore because back in the days, it was hand labor. It was, you know, production line and everything. Now what's taking those jobs is automation, machines, robots, AI, you know? There's still going to have to be people to maintain them and everything, but it doesn't take fucking hundreds as it used to take to do an assembly line type of deal. So now it's like, you know, what are children preparing for, you know, like in the future as far as work? Where is it at? It's in technology. You know, you have to start, you know, thinking ahead. But it went back with what you guys were talking right now with, you know, everything getting shipped out. There's no work here. Everything's going out to China. All the mass production, y que te la chingada. There's stuff getting still done here, but the majority of it, or a good portion of it, is being done by machines.
I think Chicanos will be fine with.
Oh yeah,
We're majority techs.
Yeah.
We're majority guys that fix shit. We're gonna know how to use the tools. Way we're gonna get into if these fucking machines need to be fixed. Way where the Chicanos gonna be at? Way that's what we do now. Way
yeah.
My industry is, I would say, the majority is Chicanos way. Fixing fucking forklifts, fixing propanes and electric.
That's because we're right here in California. You go somewhere else.
They need forklifts fixed everywhere.
I could get a job anywhere in the world. Way. So if you start learning how to use tools, these AIs or whatever the fuck you want to call them, they're going to need techs to fix them. Way.
And they're going to need people to program them. And they're going to need people to...
And if you have these skills, you'll be all right.
Yeah. And that's, that's one thing that we got to start looking into también, like, there's plenty. It's a not a lengthy one, but he has a good point. So if you have a chance, check it out. I think it was the last weekend.
Yeah, I like that vato.
Yeah, he's got some good shit. He's got some good shit. But when you guys were talking about it, why does this sound familiar to me? And everything is me acordé. It's along that line and shit. But
I feel like if we continue with that, getting ourselves into blue collar work, I think we'll be fine. Way.
Yeah. But not only just blue collar, know a little bit of everything, but you know what? Fucking thrive to fucking start your own fucking shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's like,
Échale ganas, like that dude's fucking...
dude, those things.
But see, these guys are going for it. I don't know if there's a full-time gig, but they're trying.
Dude.
And that's all that you can't do in life.
Estos cabrones de échale ganas, they're always like fucking...
Pipiripaz, fucking...
They're hustling, dude, and they're always out there, and they don't stop.
Yeah.
And they're working.
Echan con todo, güey.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, I admire these guys,
But see, these guys, they took, like, fucking... we would sell at swap meets, way. Or my parents, my family, that generation would sell at swap meets. These guys kind of took that whole kind of hustle and modernized it.
Yes.
They started using social media. They started using cool designs. They started making everything more modern and more hip. And that's what we need to do as a culture, is be with the times, way. Yeah. Learn how to use fucking tools. Learn how to use social media. Learn how to use all this shit.
Put to use all the skills that you learn and just make it happen in this time. Modernize it, because...
Keep an open mind, way.
Exactly. Don't get stuck.
Even if you don't know, way, you got Google, you got YouTube, way.
There's no excuse, right?
There's no excuse, way. If you don't know how to use fucking social media, go on YouTube, way. There's all kinds of fucking information out there, way. You don't have to know it, way. You can learn it, way. You just have to hustle, way.
Yeah.
Y como dice, échale ganas.
That's a good name.
I know. I like that. Échale ganas.
Yeah.
It's like fucking hey, dude. I told you that fucking what is it? Stand and deliver. I've always loved that line when they're in the teacher conference. They're like, well, what are we gonna do with these kids? And then le preguntan almost. Well, what do you think? Or like ganas.
No.
You need ganas.
But going back to like what these kids are gonna do, I think we kind of mentioned something like that. Mm-hmm. When they graduate high school? I don't think they really have that in their heads. Way, I don't think these parents are really telling these kids, "Hey, wait, what are you gonna study? Way, you're gonna go to school to do what? Are you thinking about the future? Are you thinking about?" Well, that shit pays pretty good, way.
It does, but it's one of those where like I think it's getting saturated now.
You think so? But VR's coming up, gonna hit big,
yeah. But it's gonna get to the point like okay, it's in entertainment. There's a lot of stuff in entertainment, but I don't know. There's got to be other stuff. You got to have a plan A and plan B and plan C. You gotta be prepared. Like, okay, I'm gonna go. This is my goal. Pero si esta sabes que is too saturated, or whatever. But I got a backup plan. You know what? Boom! I could get into this. Maybe I can't create or I can test them, but you know what? I can produce them. Or I could do this. Or I could do that. All right, fuck it. Esa también está lleno. No pude. Pues like you have to have fucking fallbacks.
Yeah.
Not just put all your eggs in one basket, como dicen.
Pero también you don't really need to go to school tampoco, way. Going to school is not really like that to a lot of people. Yeah. Like Goodwill Hunting?
Goodwill Hunting. Todos no somos cerebros, güey.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that.
but
You can go into a
Ramon.
trade, go into an apprenticeship, learn a trade way. You don't need school for that. You just need a high school diploma.
All these fucking server rooms that they're gonna power all these, they all need power. Güey.
Exactly.
Power.
Way.
They all need to be built.
They're all gonna need the someone to wire up that server room.
Yeah,
güey.
they need to know they gotta wire it up. They gotta run structured cabling. They gotta fucking know how to connect it. They how to
go to the union, güey.
Yeah,
that's true.
That's what I'm always saying. I got a love-hate relationship with unions, but we need to bring those
I
back.
think Chicanos will be fine with it. As long as we still want to work and hustle and fucking learn some shit or two, we'll have work way.
You know?
That's what they don't got on us way, is the work ethic way. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, we fucking hustle way. I'm not saying other races don't fucking hustle.
No.
But you seen how fucking some of
El que no tranza no avanza, cabrón. So let's just let's get in it. Like, fucking, it's the dirty work or the heavy work. Fuck it, let's do it.
go to Harbor Freight, buy a cheap toaster, go fucking take your mom's refrigerator apart and see how it works.
Yeah. Tear it down and open it up. Fucking tear down the microwave.
Go on Craigslist.
Yeah,
they give those shits the refrigerators away gratis.
That's a good point.
It's in Craigslist. Everybody gives away a fucking fridge. Can get and they can't get rid of it.
That's a good point. Way.
Fucking find a TV. Well, no, not an old TV now because those new ones no lo tienen. But remember the old ones? Le sacabas the little transformers y te hacías los pinches toques.
Oh yeah.
You know, fucking, get one of those. And
Did you ever fucking your model cars? Did you ever?
Oh yeah, I made them hop. Yeah, with the fishing line and the little motor. Fuck yeah, dude. And then you drop it down. But that took. See, we didn't have Google.
No,
we didn't have fucking YouTube.
Yeah,
we didn't have it. It was all word of mouth. So si no fucking mirabas uno y te la ideabas, güey. I'm like, ¿qué trae? Oh, fuck, es el pinche motorcito de I seen that on my broken stereo. Yeah.
In my day, we walked 20 miles to school in the snow.
Barefoot. Uphill. Both ways.
Bullshit, you grew up in LA, puto.
Porque no cuidé los tenis, me los quitaron.
Eso sí te los huevaban, güey.
Yeah. So, it's like we've...
In my day.
Just saying, it's like we gotta bring that back, like parents, you guys have your kids, fucking show your kids how to use their head. Stop giving them the phone, stop giving them the tablet, stop giving them the TV. Fucking órale, ¿sabes qué? Mira, we're gonna fucking build this. We're gonna do this. Así es como lo cortamos. Así es como se hace. All right, how are we gonna make this? Fucking start making them do that.
Oh, pues pinche, something along those lines, way. I saw somehow fucking one of those YouTube fucking rabbit holes. I saw a little video.
I got one of those.
No, well, but it was related because it was about playgrounds. How the playgrounds now we're making them so safe. Que está fucked up. Fucking kids take less risks now. And I go, well, that makes sense. Pinche millennials, ya es como están, güey. And what's coming back is forgot what they're called, but it's pretty much like what we had back in the day. Remember, there was always an empty lot, and you fucking ahí lo encontrabas madera, pinche tornillos, whatever, and somehow you built something or whatever con pinche piedras or whatever.
Yeah,
it's pretty much that fucking playgrounds that they set up with fucking like old construction materials que no usaron. They'll put fucking martillos and like screwdrivers, and then just like kids fucking build their own fucking playground, like go play. And they build their own shit that supposedly they're coming back. I've never seen one of those fucking...
Well, you have the parents that say, that's dangerous.
And that's the pedo, que people are fighting them because they're like, what? Rusty nails? And no sé qué pedo.
Dude.
And the psychologist that they had was like, bro, this builds... It not only builds confidence that you're just letting them do what they want, and it builds they learn to gauge risk.
Yeah.
Something on the other playground that's all safe, they don't learn to gauge risk.
Yeah.
They learn fucking to gauge what, like on their own, what's risky at what level. They have levels of risk as opposed to, that's not safe.
Plus, they can use their imagination more way.
Exactly, yeah. So it's better for them.
I remember in third grade, había un cabrón que estaba comiendo, no sé qué estaba comiendo, the fucking his hands were all greasy, right? And you remember that?
Still talking in third person, but
no.
The Ramon. Well, okay, continue.
No. And remember there used to be like the half shell jungle gym.
Yeah.
Y que te metías and you're like, but not the square one.
Yeah.
No,
but the dome,
yeah.
right? So este cabrón, there was this kid hanging upside down and you're like, I could do that. I think it was chips. So he fucking puts his chips, se limpia, and he goes climbing. And when he goes, que una vez se resbala.
Shit, the Cheetos.
Shit.
Bam!
The Cheeto hands fell
to the point that like you could tell that he ran out of air. Like,
oh, that sucks. Bro.
Yeah, pero los duele más a los adultos que los chiquillos, güey.
Yeah.
You know, it's because the chiquillo were like, we're all looking like, fuck, we were not laughing yet, like, because it's like he took a deep breath.
Oh shit!
Like, oh shit, is not stopping. Oh, he's going.
Shit.
And then finally, he starts crying.
Oh,
like,
that's sexual.
The thing, and then the lesson we took, like, hey man, don't eat chips before you get to the gym.
No Cheeto hands on the monkey bars.
And that's one thing, you know.
Yes, estaba todo redondo,
también today, güey.
That's how you learn.
Yeah, that's
today
true.
when we go pick up my lady over here, güey, I traía my son, the little guy, and he was getting all antsy in the car. So we got off and I sat on the little bench, and you know those where you lock up your bike, but they're like tubos, and now they get fancy with them.
Yeah.
There was two of them shaped like bicycles where you lock up your bicycles. Like, pinches mamones. So fucking the kid starts playing, starts climbing all fucking over him and fucking dándole vueltas. Y sale el pinche security guard to fucking put a stop to it, because that shit's not, it's not safe, bro. Can you have him not do that? I was like, he's doing fine, way. And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to ask you just to have him just sit down there with you. I'm like, mames, güey.
Yeah, liability. They don't want to get sued if he falls. Okay, tú like, órale, mijo, fucking aquí va a estar.
Hasta la madre, güey.
Hasta la madre, because con esto pagamos el carro del palaño.
Ese es el problema, güey.
You know, there's a lot of shit like that.
There's a lot of factors, yeah.
Yeah, and I get it. You know, when it's somebody else's property or someone else's, like, it's a building. I'm sure they're insured and everything, but they don't need that. They don't need you to sue them, because the next thing you know, they're gonna put signs, or they're gonna put barbed wire, not barbed wire, fences.
Van a quitar, güey.
Yeah, and because now they got sued, it's a whole shit like fucking putting warning hot beverage on this cup type of deal.
They sued them, yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it's like, and I get it, but at the same time, I like, parents.
At what cost, right?
Yeah, parents, fucking, it's easy. I get it. You give them the phone, you give them the tablet, you put on the TV or put on a movie, and they're entertained. Yeah. They're there. Por eso le sale el pinche momo on the fucking, and esas chingaderas, you know. Pero,
no, there was another one I was telling too that the longer ones, like 4 minutes in, there'd be a dude that come out and say, cut your wrist this way for attention, cut your wrist this way to make it forever. And I was like, cabrón. I was reading like a little article where fucking some mom was just watching the tablet, like, a ver, ¿qué estás viendo, mijo? And she was sitting there like for a minute, and in the middle of like the video, that little clip just comes in and then it goes away.
I thought it was a hoax or something, that Momo shit.
Oh, no, it's not the I don't know. I didn't even know what the fuck.
I don't know what. I mean, I didn't follow up on it.
I'm saying this is just like some dude.
I don't have kids.
Like, it'll be some like a cartoon thing.
¿Cómo se ríe?
It was like in cartoons, like they would cut it like in the middle and
splice it.
Some like a dude, like a normal dude salía. Fucking showing you like cut your wrist this way for attention, this way to make it forever. Mm-hmm. And then fucking he just walk off, and then they go back to the cartoon.
Fuck, man.
So, but like right in the middle, like, so it's not in the beginning, not the end.
So these people know that the parents are gonna watch in the beginning, and then they're gonna leave their kid
alone,
or they put it in like somewhere randomly, pues. So like when like if someone goes to monitor it, or like someone at YouTube, whatever, kind of like skips through it a ver qué hay, chances are they're gonna miss it, way, because it's like tiny little clip, like right in like somewhere around the middle, way.
Yeah, so fucking, crazy. I think it's safer. Dale un pinche martillo, unos clavos y una madera. A ver, make this fucking thing work.
Go do your shit.
Nomás ten cuidado, porque te pueden mochar los pinches dedos.
When you guys were kids, did you guys eat like as a family together?
Yes.
Right?
No.
Yes.
I heard you didn't?
No.
I heard a study that the importance of that way to eat like as a family together with, and a lot of people now, the majority of people don't do that anymore.
For a good part of our life, we did until when my brother was born. Then that kind of changed because now my dad had to work late, like the graveyard shift. So by the time we got home, he was already gone. You know. Cuando llegamos de la escuela y él ya se había ido, so when we got up in the morning we would see him, type of deal. But there was a point for a good part of my life, I remember like maybe up to like 9 or 10 years old, that we used to sit together and eat. And then there was a brief period que no. And then after like in high school, like around, I was in high school, we continued that.
Yeah.
You know, because by that time my dad had a day job, my mom was home, and my sister and I pues salíamos de la escuela y todo.
Yeah.
So we had that.
See, going back to the whole Italy, how they eat and fucking are happy as a family. Like when you go to restaurants también, where everybody's on their phones. Like this weekend I saw a couple, the two husband and wife, I'm assuming, they were on their phone. The little 3-year-old was eating by himself, and both of them were on their phone looking down. Like, what are you doing, güey? Like, there's no connection, güey. There's no, like, as a family. And we're so desensitized to eat out that when we're eating out, it's just like, whatever. It's not like, fuck yeah, wait, it's just fucking bomb. A lot of people don't react like that when they're eating out. They look miserable.
Yeah.
They look upset. Think you're eating out. This fucking food is bomb as fuck. Y se ven todos serios, güey. Enojados. They're on their phones, both of them. The kid's just fucking there, eating by himself. Like, I don't know, güey.
Porque a él no le compraron phone.
It's the thing is that, like, you know, it's like how we were saying. Remember when I was telling you guys I was going to start that Forgetties Foundation?
Yeah.
That, like, fucking people forget, like, what it was before cell phones or anything. Shit, I remember before even ATMs. Mm-hmm. Como, you know, tenías que...
I don't know if I remember before ATMs.
Yeah, I remember before ATMs. Si querías dinero, ibas al banco, fucking you cash your check.
¿Para adentro?
You cash your check, depositaba lo que querías y sacabas lo que ibas a ocupar para la semana, lo que sea.
I think we've always had, in our generation, I think we've all had ATMs, no?
I started working at 18. I think ATMs were starting, but we were not trusting them as much. We weren't trusting it as much.
You must have grown up in the hood, way.
Yeah, but at the same time, también no podías ir a pagar with your debit almost anywhere either.
No, well, that was different. Yeah. So you needed cash on hand.
You needed cash. Yeah. You know.
Es otro pedo, no existían. I didn't trust them. Yeah. It's a big fucking...
I can see the older generation. No, esas máquinas, no.
No, te roban el dinero.
Te van a robar.
Te van a robar el dinero. Te van a cobrar $2, ni madres.
Ay, güey.
Ahí con la cajera. And see, that was another thing that they were talking about, how they said that, that was another one where people were saying that ATMs were going to take teller jobs. The jobs and the tellers at the banks. Por si no había suficiente, and now adding this, now we're not going to really. So that was the opposite. What it ended up doing is that it ended up freeing up the tellers, where now they can make sales, and now they can actually help customers with other stuff.
Loans and shit like that.
Yeah, you know, so the ATM, a lot of tellers back then, they're like, this is going to take my job. What the fuck am I going to do? And everything, they're like, no, it's not. It's going to free you up.
And Ramon's like, don't worry, we don't trust that shit.
We don't trust that shit anyway, so we got you, girl. We got you. Shit, my first bank was, what was it? Before Washington Mutual, it was...
Banco Popular.
No. First Interstate.
Oh, shit.
That was my first, that was the first bank that I opened up a checking account, and I would cash my checks and deposit there. First Interstate, and then it became Washington Mutual.
I can't remember what my first bank was.
I don't remember that shit.
You know, so I remember it because, you know, remember that.
But I remember I had faith in ATMs.
Yeah, but you're younger than I am.
Not by much, güey. No mames.
He makes it sound like you grew up.
You're always trying to sound like you're in a different generation than us.
Fuck, I am, putos.
No, different.
Oh, wow. I don't know about the millennial.
El milenio. El milenio. Ese milenio. No, gracias.
When you say milenio, yeah, you're claiming it, güey.
No. Hijo de la chingada. I don't know how he turned it on me, but fuck it.
You said milenio?
Yeah. Pues we'll move on. Yeah, but you know.
I'll be 38 this year. 37? 38. Fuck. 38. I'll be 30. Oh, 37. Wait, 37. Yeah.
All right.
How old are you?
I'm 42.
Nah, wait, no.
Stay away.
Yeah. But
I'm in a different generation, güey.
Como te digo.
I didn't put my own patches on my jacket.
You bought them.
I bought them like that.
He played in a safe playground.
No, not only that. Truthfully, he did buy them, but he would get them at the thrift store. Yeah, venían nicely done.
That's it.
It wasn't commercialized.
No, I bought my own patches. What you know about my life?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
I bought my own patches, güey.
Oh,
I would put them in my backpack también, güey.
Yeah.
I had a JanSport. Le ponía
put them in the backpack, yeah.
We would ride with the whiteout on the fucking...
Oh, yeah.
On the straps.
Remember that shit?
Yeah. Well,
on the straps, yeah.
No neighborhoods, you know, just the bands that I liked.
No barrio.
No fucking tagging name.
Did you ever fucking... What's the deal with the bags all the way up, way? Did you guys ever get that stuff?
Bags all the way up?
Where they would fucking pull the...
You mean wearing them properly?
Que la mochila all the way to the top, way? No mames. They would put them all the way to the top. Like they would fucking, they would
Like
just
properly, yeah.
hasta arriba, way.
No, I can't. do
Wear
that.
them properly.
Nah, that's not properly, way.
No, what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's the way they were designed.
Yeah, all the way to the top.
Yeah.
No, that's
For
why
support.
That's why there's slack. If
No,
it
there's
was
slack for people that are the weight.
For different sizes.
Yeah, for different sizes. It's not for you to make it sag or anything. That strap is because I'm wider. My strap is going to be a little bit lower than yours. Yours should be higher. You know, because it's supposed to maintain.
Yeah.
It's supposed to hold. And so
Even like the other mochilas I have, the straps now, well, these are like otras mochilas, like for higher end ones, but they're cut so that it goes around your neck. So the strap goes around your neck now. So you position it on top of your neck.
it's not supposed to be dangling at the bottom.
Yeah.
That's
That's the way that was the style. we
but
had it.
you guys are assuming that we followed the fucking rules in the hood.
No,
man.
but you're
Like,
saying that the casino.
I don't know what he was saying.
you guys always interrupt me with, so you never let me finish my shit with.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what he was saying. I just know that's how you wear them.
You're like, no, it's not. I'm like, no, yeah, that's how they go.
That's not how we wore them in the hood.
No,
man.
we didn't wear them like that.
no.
So if you would have let me finish, I would have
Actually, I didn't even put both of the straps. I only had one. I wouldn't put both
Nah,
straps.
it's too cool for two straps.
Yeah, it was.
The Ramon doesn't play that.
because he didn't trust ATMs. He thought they were going to steal his pencils with.
He didn't trust the other strap.
And the thing is, fucking I had a couple of things, but I still had like my peachy folder in the back pocket. Fucking el pinche, the only one strap on the backpack. Siempre con la mano, the mano always holding it. You always held it. Y no te lo dejabas así suelto y caminabas, no, se te iba a caer. Se te iba a
You're
caer.
restricting yourself. Wey. What if you wanted the two ladies on each side? Wey? You were blocking with the fucking backpack. Wey.
And then la pinche mochila quedaba en el locker, güey. I wouldn't take it. And that was the
You're
case.
chori blocking.
He's cock blocking himself. Wey.
You're chori blocking yourself. Chori block.
Oh, fuck
You guys always interrupt me.
No, pues ya vete sacando la guitarra, güey.
Nah, you guys always interrupt me.
It's the right way. Not that we this.
You guys always hijack my stories and interrupt me.
It's the right way. It's because you're a millennial, way. Not pedo, way.
Yeah, I'm a millennial. I'll be 37. Wey.
You're the one that said Wikipedia puts you in the brackets. Ay, ay, ay. It got quiet, guys.
I know, it's got too quiet. I'm like,
There's gonna be
I
putazos.
thought you guys were
no, we're too tired for putazos. Maybe next week.
Yeah, I know, ya van a ser las 11.
Ya los fuimos bien largo, güey. We should have wrapped it up when Esteban got up to punch me, güey.
No. Raza. And nowadays, with this new generation, easy access to social media and everything, let's put a stop to putting people on blast.
What? Why?
Because, like, what the fuck? Maybe somebody wants to enjoy a taco and they don't need a camera in front of their face.
I thought that's what social media was for, güey.
If I do it. Wow. If you yourself do it. All right. Lyft. ¿Qué pedos? ¿Por qué están tan caros, cabrones? And the other thing is, ¿deja?
Maybe
Lyft driving, ¿deja?
Did you ever have... Maybe you have a bad rating, güey. Te cobran más.
No, I don't think so, dude.
It doesn't show you your rating, güey. Only the driver sees your rating.
Well, I'm saying, I think I had a pretty good rating. Otra cosa. Enough of this fucking road rage, man. It's bad enough being stuck in traffic, but están todos encabronados and fucking amargados, and it's in every city también, not just here. I'm sure there's road rage in, back east and the Midlands and fucking everywhere. So enough of that. Otra cosa. I didn't know there were 8 days in a week.
Es cabrón,
Just 8 days a week.
Y por eso te graban los hard shell tacos, güey.
Yeah, because fucking Henry Ford had his people working 8 days a week.
Eso está cabrón, güey. You only give him 1 day off.
So con todo este pedo, there's been all these things, con el R. Kelly y todo, but lo de Micheal Jackson, true or not, está cabrón. And the risk of fucking falling in the Morrissey pattern, like, yeah, he's a bad guy y todo, but at the same time, where were the parents? Why are they letting the kids there? That's up to you. Think about it, thinking about yourselves. Fucking send us a ver qué opinan. ¿Qué dice aquí? Don't get... let's not get suckered for $90,000, all right? So let's not start looking out for the mijas de la pinta or los...
Speak for yourself.
or los fucking vatos locos, you know, or whatever. Let's be smart about it, all right? Otra cosa. I think I think we agreed. I would be a good boss. If I hold my spot, you know?
Your Glassdoor rating would be pretty good.
Yeah, I think I'll be a good boss. You know? Con todas las pendejadas that goes on in the world, sometimes a little humor goes a long way. That for me was a cheese challenge. Darle pinches cuadritos de queso a los chiquillos en la cara. I don't know. I found that hilarious.
I just saw it today, güey.
Yeah. And in the process, también, going all this. Raza, let's completely stop using the race card. You know?
Just about completely.
No, sometimes it's
inappropriate sometimes.
I don't know, dude. Well, probably. Pero para pendejadas. Let's stop using it for pendejadas.
Don't just throw it out for whatever.
All right, yeah. Be smart about it. All right.
Everything doesn't need a race card.
Otra. Rosa, ¿cuál tenis es el que usaron para correr más rápido?
¿Cuál tenis? Oh.
Yeah. What tenis? You know? What was it? Was it Cortez? Was it the Chucks? Let us know. LA Gear? Another one. If you know a lot about something, if you're like very prolific in your hobby or your work or anything,
like Ramon.
Stop being a douche on forums.
Like Ramon.
I'm not a douche. I don't even go on forums.
There's like a whole 20 minutes of you being judgmental. 2 episodes in a row.
One thing we did realize is that the MLB is doing it right. They're investing for the long term. You know?
They are with it.
So
they're playing the long game.
Yeah, they're playing the long game. So maybe let's think about that too in our own life. Let's think about the long game. Let's not think about the short game. It's the long game that counts. Alex Trebek, que mal pedo. I know you're never gonna listen to us, you know, but you know you have some Chicano fans out there that are like wishing you the best. Missouri, fuck you. Picking on a stage 4 cancer patient, que culeros, güeyes.
Oh, ese es todo cruel, güey.
Chinguen a su madre. You know, I said it, yeah. And not only that, but in order to fucking beat a rap or to fucking get a lesser sentence, we gotta really look into how deep are your pockets. You know? I think Esteban says, like, hey, it depends how deep your pockets are, is the sentence or the shit you're gonna get away with. Is that true?
That sounds pretty true.
Yeah, it has justice come to how deep pockets are.
It's been that way for a long time.
All right.
Maybe the beginning.
Esteban lo dijo, Jorge Ramos is una verge. You know? Ese cabrón has his respect. So, fucking, órale Jorge Ramos, a pedalearle más duro, cabrón. And what is the level now? You know? We don't know in advance anymore. What's our level? Because, you know, according to Esteban's analogy with the radio and cruising,
your baseline.
Your baseline. Yeah. What is your level?
What's the baseline?
I wrote down because of the audio level. What's your baseline? Well, that's why I have you, Fernie. Thank you. ¿Para que me corriges, güey? You get me back into the...
The Ramon isn't always right.
No, a Ramon se le chispotea, güey. Pobretones, stop defending the rich, cabrones. You know? Fucking just stop doing it, man. Look out for each other. Let's all be in the equal playing fields, you know? They might have more money, but they gotta pay more taxes, cabrones. All right, so stop defending them. Otra cosa, we're not gonna tell you how to, you know, raise your kids or anything, but parents, you know, let's start showing the kids how to...
I'm not going to tell you how, but let me go ahead and tell you how.
No, it's just, you know, let's just show kids how to be more creative. All right? Show them how to use that mind that they have, you know, solve, build, you know, fucking learn, gauge danger type of deal. Otra cosa. What is the proper way to wear a backpack? You know?
We may never know.
Yeah. And finally, the symptoms were there.
Estuvo buena.
Estuvo buena. The symptoms were there, bro. The symptoms were there. All right. And then a todo esto, fucking, we want to give a big fucking Chicano thank you from the shuffle over here to el compa Frankie Quiñones for doing us a solid, you know. Thank you very much, carnal, for supporting us, you know, and just thanks. Otra cosa, just want to fucking wish Momo a speedy recovery. Our compa comedian, he got affected with Bell's palsy. So he's going through his therapy and everything, but, you know, just want to throw him out some good vibes out there. And this Sunday is St. Patrick's Day. You know, fucking, vamos a estar en the city, vamos a estar, a ver dónde le damos. I'm thinking downtown, a ver dónde le caigo. You know? Don't forget to support your shirts. Those that bought them, fucking wear them proud. Show them off.
Tag us some pictures if you're wearing them.
Yeah, definitely tag us pictures on, you know, for St. Patty's Day. ¿Dónde andaban? Give us a little short story. ¿Qué hubo? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Quién se empedó? Fucking the before and after. You know, toda limpiecita y al final toda vomitada. Those are always good. And, what else, Fernie? I'm missing something.
I don't know.
Patreon.
Oh, don't forget the Patreon.
Thank you, our Solid 8 supporters. But todos los demás, thank you. Say, you know, help us out, support the program, support the podcast.
You got a couple extra coin.
You know, no es nada. Maybe, you know, maybe you could help out with that, and it'll definitely help out the show. And that's about it. I don't have anything else.
Qué bueno, güey, porque ya está largo el asunto.
Yeah. And Esteban, take us out the only way you know how to. One more thing before I forget. For anybody that's looking the how-to tutorial on podcasting, check out our website. Fernie just put something up on that. It's a good tutorial. All right? And a ratos with that, eh?
Ahora sí, fin.